Hello, everyone of the internet. My name is Chris, and welcome back to another episode of Visionaries of the Halo Stars. Today, we will be continuing from where we left off, and I'm sure we're going to have a little bit of shenanigans since one of our players is a little bit late. But we'll see what happens right now.
So that sounds
Eating
exactly
regular
like a regular
goldfish.
goldfish.
It's just a regular goldfish.
No, it's not.
It's regular
better.
goldfish repackaged.
That's literally just the same thing.
It's not.
Are we having a philosophical debate about goldfish? Is that what I came back to?
That's not
Yes.
philosophical.
Yes.
I
It's,
think
No, they're
it's-
different. They're
No,
different.
whoa,
no, I think Ivy got scammed and was
No,
full
No,
of
I actually
literally
like
Ivy's
it.
wrong.
I don't like
rare,
normal goldfish. I
sought
like
after
it.
goldfish.
I
Maximum.
mean, at the end of the day, if you like them, go ahead, buy them.
Wait, are you talking about the
Maybe-
colored goldfish?
But
Actually,
no,
I'll
that's
text a
regular
resident goldfish expert that texts me half the time that they're eating goldfish.
I am a
Who is
fast
this? Who is
monkey,
this?
and I
Riley.
eat
Goldfish.
goldfish consistently.
Well, hold on.
Riley.
I have never texted you about me eating goldfish, alright? I've just stated it
Riley,
so
have you
far.
had the goldfish crisps?
Oh,
No.
no. I've only had regular goldfish and the colored goldfish, and that's it.
No, these are a new kind. They're called crisps, and they're like
They're a
kind
rebrand
of like
of the
tiny
original.
little fish chips. And they're like completely hollow inside.
Regular goldfish
super
are really
puffy.
hollow on the inside.
I got this pack of regular goldfish. It was just labeled differently.
Here,
Look,
yeah,
man, I don't eat normal goldfish, so I don't know if they're hollow on the inside.
I
Normally.
do.
I just
They
figure they're
are.
just like
I
crackers.
eat goldfish like crazy. I'm a fat motherfucker.
I don't like the normal goldfish because it has like a weird fake cheese flavor to it. I don't like.
I suppose. Do you have you tried the
don't know,
flavor
that's
blasted
best.
ones?
Honestly, that's like
I
the
don't
best
like
part
those
of
ones.
it.
I've only liked the cinnamon and sugar ones because that one just tastes like graham crackers. And the Old
Ooh, that
Spice
could actually be
one,
pretty
not Old
good.
Spice, the
Oh my
Old
God.
Bay.
Old Spice goldfish. Oh
Old
hell
Spice
yeah, that's what I'm
goldfish.
talking about.
No, Old Bay goldfish.
Old Bay. See, I'm not the
Spice.
biggest fan of Old Bay. Like, I'm fine with a little bit on like fries and stuff, but like anything like Old Bay
Nah,
just
it's like
just
the perfect
overpowers
amount on-
everything.
It's like the perfect amount on the
I
goldfish.
don't know. For me, it didn't. It was just way too. It was just way too powerful.
I don't know. I like it.
Valid, I suppose.
So we're ready to actually start the game.
No.
Bullshitting for time till Avery got here.
We
And
are.
it still didn't even work.
It never
we
works.
are all in here except for a
I sent
certain
Brandon chips.
Some
certain
birds.
Riley who needs to
Broken.
get his ass in the game.
Well,
I'm actually
sorry.
already almost
I am
eaten all
doing
those
some-
jalapeno
I
ones.
was
They're
in the
really
middle of
good.
something very important, alright?
Bro,
What
it's
oh, he's
been
prepping.
2 days.
Bro.
2 days.
I
They have
cannot.
family size bag. 2 days.
Do you know? You've seen me in
Family
person.
size
You see
bag,
how fat I am.
I eat an entire goddamn family size in like one sitting.
so could I.
That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. That's not
Goldfish?
like.
Like, we're talking like the
I
cartoon.
mean, I've been trying to
No,
like
no,
make them
hold on.
last because you know
Coconut.
I don't know if like the store near me will ever get that particular flavor in.
Probably
ever.
not.
But
Riley, you
like,
remember
I can't
the
help
giant
it. It's fucking
bag
good.
of potato chips I had?
You can't play that. You
Yeah.
can't play that.
Listen to the song.
You can't
Please,
play
Riley,
that.
Riley, okay, so
You can't
I
play
sent
that.
Brandon 2 bags.
I'll be right back.
One is the
It's so
sour
good.
cream
It's
and
so
onion
good.
one, and one is a jalapeno.
All right, at least
And
watch
he's
this one.
eaten almost all of the jalapeno one in 2 days.
Dang.
Yeah, they're good. Like
Like hers, they do one thing. They do chips. But they do it so well.
I mean, can you really blame me?
No.
They're
It's just usually
delicious.
when I demolish chip bags like that, I do it for hormonal reasons.
Mm.
I guess I'm always hormonal.
You're really not helping with the air nose like girl. allegations. You know,
Yeah.
Twink Elf is actually a girl. The player, obviously girl.
Yeah, that's
I
the
mean-
big plot twist.
I mean, Tony has both been included being a woman and also forgotten to be a man in some of the conversations, which is really funny because Nyreen being female character,
All right.
male Tony.
Are we ready for the recap of what happened last
Marine
session?
is
Yes.
something.
Yes.
Okay, so last session we had the big fight finish off, right? So it was a big fight with the
Who are we finishing off?
big fight with some renegades on the ship. Basically, a bunch of heretics,
Mutineers.
bunch of mutineers, right? So
So we had like a just really long warp trip, and then the last day we ended up having whatchamacallit,
Big old
A
fight.
mutiny.
an entire mutiny, of which apparently they've been planning this for years and decided to enact
That's
it
crazy.
now. Yeah, so like we lost like half of our troops, at least.
Damn.
a lot of
From either
dead.
they died or
They went heretic.
And 2 players almost died too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, actually,
Like
it
third
was,
session in.
it was pretty
everyone
close.
everyone got combat except
It was. Everyone was basically on their like last inch of their life near the end,
and then Lance came in.
and then Lance
Mm.
basically.
So Lance,
We love Lance.
the first officer of the vessel, Chad that he is, comes on in, and he saves their asses, bringing in the
Very
guards.
nice.
The guard's kind of useless, but he himself's kind of useful, and beat the fuck out of these guys, these heretics.
Mm.
He basically put a bolter to the back of one of their heads and cut another one down with his sword. Like, he's just acting like a Chad, you know?
Nice.
And I think we had a lot of realizations about combat last session. And the session before that.
Take this seriously, shall we?
Well, not just that. They might need some upgrades to their tools, shall we say, of war. Their equipment might not be up to snuff, some of them.
Let's see.
But they finished off, and then we got to where we were intending to go, this little fucking shithole, known as Port Dagger. Which is basically this, like, how do I explain it? This little imperial station on the very edges of space, established by the explorator fleets, to just sort of act as a way for them to get from point A to point B.
There
Lots
are
of-
many unsavory people.
A bunch of pirates, they're there. All the, like, probably heretics as well. You know, it's like a... And there's also good people there. But, you know, it's a place run by this Magos who's, you know, and they're not doing so well wealth-wise there because, you know, they're kind of cut off from the Imperium. So one of the goals of this trip was to reestablish connection with this place.
Let's see.
All of you get your fate points back now. For those of you that still have them, of course. And they left after meeting the Magos. They stuck around only for a little bit, and then started making their way back. They got to their first system fine, Xerac 3, and then they were trying to go to Capricorn, right? Because that's their second system, right? And then they somehow fucked up going to Capricorn so hard they ended up in Urac 5.
Crazy.
So you don't get any experience for traversing that route to help increase its ease of travel. And you guys are now in Urac 5.
To catch up Andrew on something, we were basically plotting a route to Stephanalia, this place that has Point Dagger, because
This
is
map is not
right
the updated
here.
map.
This
Would you like-
system right here got taken over by heretical Astartes, so we were like,
Oh,
I would
lovely.
appreciate that. Yes.
yeah, so we had to find a path around, and we're doing the return trip right now to Henry warp charts.
Very nice.
Alright. Let me get the updated map for y'all. I'm gonna delete this. Or no, I'll just keep it there for now. Pictures. Let's hope this doesn't spoil anything for y'all. Or the people watching. Ooh. Get to see all my weird pictures too. Oh. Carrying Expanse V2. That's what I'm looking for. Upload. Please do not draw on the map. I literally cannot get rid of it.
Turkey.
Alright, there you go. So, yep. Here's your updated warp routes. You can put yourselves on the map now as well.
How do I do that?
Or not yourself, like the ship back on the map.
So is red extremely dangerous and yellow is not like a
Well,
normal
no,
map
that's
range?
just how much we've traveled.
Oh,
This is how established these routes are. One day they might be white routes.
okay, that's cool.
So if you guys wanted to, you could travel to the
here it
Badon
is.
Passage from Stivnella relatively safely. It's a well-traversed route.
Ah, that's a different definition of safe, my friend.
Here, the ship is behind the
Yeah, I know. I
it's
can't.
behind the.
Yeah, you just need to delete it and replace it. I can't do that. So
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm pinging where it is right now. So
who
if
drew the
anybody
Zinch
has
symbol?
the,
Oh, Ivy did. Ivy drew the Zinch symbol.
Icky, get that off my screen. That heretic scribble.
Well, I can't get rid of it, so that's just gonna stay here for now. Also, it's drawn over the Tyrannid so you know,
Let's see.
yeah. All right, play back on this. Is there any questions about what happened last session? All right,
I suppose.
I'm going to put.
Actually, I do have a question.
Yeah.
Which system has the Forge World again that we're returning this? Is it Omega?
No, it's
Retro-
Gamma Upsilon.
Gamma Upsilon. Okay.
Yes.
Is it the Forge World or is it the?
The Forge World is where you are returning this information to us.
Okay, I'm just making sure.
You were informed that you could just give it to your astropath, but they do need the star charts, so.
Yeah.
An update you could send through your astropath, but the star charts need to come in person. And now, you all are in your Rack 5. Is there any other questions? No? Cool.
No.
I've decided that background RP really didn't happen, so I'm not going to recap it.
Didn't happen.
Unless, Brandon, do you have any footnotes for us?
No, Brandon, make it canon
No.
that background out of
I
session
mean-
RP didn't happen. Make it canon.
That it didn't happen?
I think he wants it to
That
happen,
we
though.
didn't-
Background
Say, I
RP
mean,
did
I
happen.
figured
It's
since
just,
we, yeah, I just don't. Yeah.
it was just over a month ago, so, you know.
Yeah.
Or no, a little bit under a month ago. Because it took us so long to get back to the game. Alright. Nothing of note then. Alright, we will continue. Oh. Avery, you missed the
Avery.
recap.
That's too bad.
Only the recap though, so you know.
Well, it took us
Oh,
about
hold
20
on.
minutes to get to the recap, so.
Well, yeah, 30.
No, I started at about 25, so. You're right. 25 minutes to get to the recap. Mostly because y'all were stalling. Which you like to do for Avery. Even though he's always the one that says he'll be on time and then is late.
Shit,
But,
I'll live without recap, man.
Do you remember what happened last time?
Vaguely.
Alright, somebody tell him in DMs what happened last time. Give him the footnotes. Alright. You guys are now in your Act 5. Now, what you're doing in your Act 5, you just sort of somehow ended up here. This is not where you intended to go.
Oops.
You're just sort of here now. Very much off course. Lance has
But we
noticed
know
this.
We know for certain we're in URAC 5 though.
You're pretty sure you're in your Act 5. That's where you most suspect you would end up. You don't
Okay,
see...
okay. Hear me out. Hear me out. We can still do scans here. This is still a good
Well,
trip.
No,
You know.
Oh, don't worry. I'll get to that. Don't worry.
This is not
Lance,
worst case scenario.
Yes, Lord Captain.
let's keep the ship on alert. But let's make use of this step back and scan around. Also, I would like to discuss things with the inform the lady navigator. I'd like to discuss things over the affairs of the ship over dinner.
Alright, Lord Captain.
Oh God.
I'll send a message.
Particularly in the dining room with the 8-chair table. 4 chairs on the side, 2 chairs on the ends. The short one. And then everyone else usually eats dinner. Excluding Gyros.
Guys.
Why is
Guys,
Gyros being
guys,
excluded?
yeah.
This is my...
Wrong campaign.
Guys.
Why
Bro, he's
not?
let's invite
Gyros.
him on, man.
Why is the astropath not invited?
The is not invited to the regular dinner. He'll be eating. It'll just be. Sorry, let me rephrase. It'll just be me, my astropath, and the lady navigator.
So it's a meal with you three, if I'm understanding correctly, Lord Cap.
If you'd like to join, you can.
Yeah, let Lance eat. Bro eats normally.
Yeah.
Let
No,
him-
everyone is still eating in the other room, the regular
I
dining
guess
room.
I'll eat at the wheel then. That's alright. That's too easy.
And also
You're eating a Big Mac with one hand.
additionally, inform Bear he could have
10
a
and beer.
dinner at the regular table in the room I'm not going to be in.
Lord Captain, I believe Bear is
That's
still
his
bound to
reward.
his bed
Oh.
with wounds.
Well, his reward that he requested will have to wait then.
Wait, what if I bring my servants? What if my servants are coming with me?
Lord Captain, is this discussion pertinent to the Master Helmsman?
No.
Damn.
It'll mostly
That's
get
fine. That's fine.
Other-
I'll stay in the tower. I'll drink.
just
Again,
inform the
I'm
Master
drunk.
You
I'm
don't
Helmsman-
get the
drunk.
tower,
beer
even though you're
already.
on the bridge.
Well, the bridge
Oh,
is
the
in the
bridge.
tower, it's not in the tallest tower.
Just
I see.
inform
different.
the helmsman that we'll be staying here for a bit to do scanning and exploration.
Alright.
Aye, Lord Captain. I have
I'm
begin
mostly
charting course
to-
between the worlds.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so that's, he begins setting up that dinner, and then he goes to talk to the Master Helmsman. Master Helmsman,
What?
I got orders from the rogue trader.
I know.
Oh.
Okay.
Begin charting course between the worlds. High alert. We don't know what to expect, but we're
Okay.
going to conduct scans.
Which worlds?
Every major one in the system.
Okay.
Yes, this is the High Fellowship Gamer.
Dude,
We're both the most casual Master Helmsman in the entire universe.
if I could go unga bunga, I probably would like bear, but that trait is already.
Bear doesn't even do that. He just
Oh,
grunts and growls a lot of the time.
crazy.
And speaks like a
Alright, I
Russian when he's
guess.
actually got an accent.
When he does talk, yeah.
Oh no. Ew, I ain't want no commies on my ship. Owls.
A communist is pretty much just a heretic.
I'll slander owls out my ship.
So is Lance joining?
Lance will not be joining. He is busy.
Okay.
You know what? I feel like this was... Sorry, I'm doing something else.
So, the dinner is called for with Olivier, Nephinae, and Gyros in attendance of the meal. To just sort of sat there, and now you all are assembled.
So while we're eating dinner,
What are we eating, Riley?
We're probably on course 3 at this point.
rank
Yeah,
course
look,
3 at this
look,
point.
Captain. What are we having for the meal plan, the dinner plan tonight? You know.
Well, I mean, it's a it's an 8-course meal. First off.
Ace.
Yeah, but like, what's the main entree? You know.
Chris, did any of our chefs survive the mutiny?
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, thank God.
Good. Thank God.
Y'all certainly don't want my cooking, that's for damn sure.
Look,
Maybe we
man,
could
we're
cook something
fine in
up.
the Princess Tower, but Navigator Spire, but you know, you guys slumming it down here, man. Except the Lord Captain.
So, Lady Navigator,
Yes.
now
Lord.
that we're here in Uruk 5,
Yes, I realized that.
we will be staying and scanning the nearby celestial bodies.
I believe that's for. best.
Checking for habitable worlds and whatnot.
I realized this was not on the itinerary, but
Yes.
this is a fortuitous mistake.
Lady Navigator, I understand that you have difficulty without the light of the Astronomicon. I know that it's hard for you. However, the past few months have been hard on pretty much everyone.
Do you think it has not been hard on me as well, Lord Captain?
It has. It has.
I do not intend these things to happen
Of
because I
course.
enjoy that these things happen.
And I didn't insinuate you would. But the crew have redefined recently what is considered critically close to a celestial body. It has been trouble for everyone. Look,
Well, surely
when
the
I can,
helmsman can also alleviate our difficulties. Unless he's not up for the task.
okay, out of character, Chris, does the helmsman actually do anything during warp travel?
Not during warp travel. No, kind of. They're still like operating.
Don't I
the ship.
still like fly the ship?
You're still flying
But,
the
like,
ship, but
just
it's not
tell me
like
where to go.
yeah. You're
But
just
it's not-
navigated where to go. Yes.
Yeah. So they're just.
So at the end of the day, it is her user error telling me the wrong places to go that is getting us fucked.
She's
Look,
backseat driving you wrong.
You are the one with the eye to be able to see where we are going. And look, I will make it a priority to do everything in my power to get access to a warp sextant for this ship, but until then, we will simply have to adapt to increased difficulty.
Very well.
And that is all. He'll just eat his dinner. He won't make any more backhanded compliments, but
So,
it'll be a standoffish kind of dinner.
as you guys,
He feels like the uncomfortable stare of the navigator and her third eye. Just kind of staring at him while he eats.
now, the interesting thing about Gyros is the fact that he is blind, but that's not important right now. He is blind, by the way, completely. Like his eyes no worky. They're burned away.
Oh, was that a?
It's just a function of being an astropath.
Oh, okay, okay.
They're all blind.
Yeah, they're all.
Oh, I
Oh.
didn't know that.
Yeah, you see instead through your warp sight, so you can like see perfectly fine. But
Yeah.
it's just not with your eyes.
So essentially, you're basically immune to flashbangs
Yeah.
and navigator stuff.
So.
Oh yeah,
not
I'm not looking at Gyros though. I'm just looking at the
Gyros,
guys giving him
you
the
are there.
that eye.
The voices are there as they consistently are. You know, you're psycher, the normal psycher stuff, and a whisper comes through a message for you, and I'm going to DM it to you. Okay.
Ooh.
There you go.
What are fucking Terran years? I feel like I've heard that before.
A Terran year is just a standard unit of measurement because there is no standard units of measurement in the Imperium, but it's all just off of the Terran year. Is what the
Like-
Terra being Terra.
Earth years.
equivalent of 2 Earth
Because
years.
different planets have different year lengths
Mhm.
across the Imperium, so it's just a
Day
standard
lengths.
way.
They have a
It's
bunch
just a standard way to measure time.
So 365 days.
Lord Captain, I received a message from the Lord Inquisitor.
Yes.
He told me to inform you that Lord Inquisitor Adeline is going to do a check on her investment in 2 Terran years. She expects cooperation from you and to show off the entourage. She will not check the Navigator's spire herself, for her condition would cause harm to me and the Navigator. However, others will. Respond with a point of meeting once discussed.
Did it say anything about what would be discussed?
Sorry, the wording of this message is just fucking confusing me. Yeah. Okay, Lord Inquisitor Adeline is going to do a check on her investment in 2 Terran years.
Terran.
Terran years. And she expects your cooperation and to show off your entourage.
Are we still eating at the dinner table?
Presumably.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, that will be an interesting conversation if she finds out about her. What do they call it? Dark
Xeno?
Eldar. Xeno. I was trying to think of a
Or
different
what
alien. I
happened
was trying to
to
find a different alien
Vesper?
slayer, but I couldn't.
Alien Slayer.
Yeah, I was searching, man. I was trying. Say again.
I would be more concerned about conveying what happened with the confessor and his collaborators.
I mean,
Apparently they were lying in wait for years.
yes. And it is concerning some of them would remain, but
You could always change your mind
Hmm.
about this, you know.
what do you mean?
We have perfectly functional airlocks.
No. She is an inquisitor with a lot of connections within the Inquisition. We'd be making way too many enemies.
I'm talking about the Xeno. I'm not talking about the Inquisitor, Lord
Oh.
Captain. If she's such a
You had me
problem,
worried
I'm
for a
just
moment.
saying.
Mm. I will
Doing that
remain
to
on the
to an
fence.
Inquisitor would be, it's beyond heretic behavior, heretical behavior.
Well, I mean, if the Inquisition violates, the rights granted by our warrants, then that's a separate matter. But
Your warrant.
well, no, any rogue trader's warrants really, they take away it for one of us, who's to say it won't take after any other one of us. But yeah, I have no intentions to impede on Inquisitor
I'm
Adeline.
just saying, if the Xenos is such a problem, and that you're starting to worry about the Inquisitor's opinion on your entourage. I mean, we could still make use of her yet. I don't know why you keep that thing around.
Look, I understand it's unconventional, but it has knowledge of how their people think, tactics, how they approach a fight.
And how has she been in battle?
Mostly against human opponents. You're right, in her first fight, in her second fight, she mostly just got gunned down before she could reach him.
Hmm.
But if my mother had her counsel, things could have been different. I have no intent to repeat my...
I'm aware, Lord Captain. It was a tragedy.
Olivier's just gonna continue eating in silence. Occasionally.
Oh, this time Nephinae does not
occasionally-
give him the side eye. She does feel a little bit bad about
Occasionally
his
making
mother
small
being
talk to
dead.
Gyros.
All right.
Lord Captain, my captain.
Yes.
Yeah.
He
So,
is Lord Captain.
as you guys start going around the system, you find that actually, every world has basically nothing on it, right?
Damn.
It is
It's a waste of gas.
How
pretty
many?
much.
How many worlds?
There's roughly 6 major planetoids here.
Any of them habitable?
No, none of them are habitable. There need to be significant terraforming on these planets to make even one of them habitable. There is one planet in the habitable zone, but it doesn't have water or a breathable atmosphere, and there's only one moon with significant presence of plasteel in the system.
Mm-hmm. Is that really the only major resource?
Yeah.
Alright. No signs of civilization.
Nope. It's a very boring system. Maybe at one point that moon, the plasteel moon, had some supplies. And you might be able to get some stuff from the gas giant that's in the system. Actually, the gas giant is the place that the possibly habitable world is orbiting. It's like a moon of this gas giant.
Oh.
That's
Do we
kind of
know
cool.
what this? Do we
That's
know what this gas giant is composed of?
Hydrogen,
Okay,
Helium.
that is useful.
Methane.
it's pretty standard gas giant composition.
Gotcha. Any ringed planets by chance?
No cool rings.
No. Okay,
No ice rings for us to get water.
that's what I was thinking of. Yeah.
No, not in this system.
All
Unfortunately.
good.
I mean, we do have a prime colonization planet in Capricorn that's basically completely habitable.
We do the desert world.
Not the desert
We
world,
need-
the fully tropical one.
We wanna set course for that, or what's the?
No, that was Zerak
Yeah.
3.
That was
Oh,
Zerek 3? Okay.
That was Zerak 3. That was not Capricorn.
I meant Zerek 3.
Capricorn
Anyway,
of the desert world.
it's fine. It's
Yes,
fine.
Capricorn at the desert world, it was habitable. There is life.
Council position there.
They had a gas giant one. It was rich in chromium.
Is that all
Several
there is
more
to the system, Chris?
Pretty much.
Is that all right?
However, as you guys are investigating your final world, you guys on the auger arrays sense a warp travel into the system.
Oh shit.
Uh-oh.
Chris, I don't have everything ready.
That's unfortunate, Riley.
All right.
Is everybody back to their stations, or are we still in the
We're
in
on
the
we're on
galley?
alert. I said
You've
to
been
be
on
on
alert since you've been in the system.
Okay.
You are not in known space, so um, you all can't really get a good detection of it at this point, but you do know that something entered the system. It's going to take some time for you to get a sense as to what it is.
Got it. Let's see. At the helm, what kind of like sensors and stuff do I have? I'm not really too familiar with the
That
whole
wouldn't
piloting
be
area.
your job necessarily. You would have access to like the basics, right?
Mm-hmm.
Just gonna...
Just like speed, altitude, like.
Yeah, basically like that kind of information, right? You'd have access to all that, but most of
Okay.
like the
Don't know like
arrays and
advanced
stuff,
sensor arrays or anything.
those are
Okay.
handled by the Master of Etherics.
Gotcha.
Sorry, my headset died. I'm back.
Loser.
It always does.
Yeah.
I know. I'm pretty sure the battery's degraded.
You should just leave it plugged in.
I can't have it on and plugged in.
Why not?
Then get a new one.
Oh, yes.
I don't know that's how it works. All right.
So, the Lord Captain is informed of this information, that there's a ship that likely entered the system.
All right. Everyone to battle stations, and have the auger array.
Okay. What's the
Find
detection? What's the detection range of the ship?
I will give me one quick second to check that.
Is the sheet up to date?
Most of it. No. Okay, one second. For everyone, I'd heavily recommend using the spreadsheet for the ship, because I currently do not have everything written down on the main document.
Because he failed that task.
It's a lot. I was focusing on notes for the rules. Anyway, we have a detection of 17
Plus 17? Or it's 17 is your thing, so it's a +1.
plus 1.
Okay. So, since it is a +1, who would like to roll the augury to try and detect the ship?
Ooh, what does that?
It's Chris. Are you basing this off active augury?
Well, if you want to locate the ship, you would need to do active augury, yes.
Okay. Just so everyone, it's a scrutiny plus detection check.
So whoever's scrutiny is the highest should probably.
If you want to know, that on the notes section, there's a under extended actions, there's a thing called active augury, and I do have notes for many of the actions for space combat. You guys should all probably take a look at.
Okay.
You guys will all be able to take extended actions in combat.
So,
Do you want to explain the system, Riley?
would you guys like me to explain?
Yes, so I know how
Yes.
to. I know how to
Okay.
whip this bitch.
So to completely explain, ship combat, it's on it's on like a grid, square grid. Um.
Speaking of,
Ooh.
put yourself here. Whoever wants to take charge of the ship.
Where are we going?
There. You're here.
Gotcha. Oh, it's just white.
All right. So there are three main types of actions inside Starship Combat. One is a maneuver action, which the helmsman does usually, and that's essentially just moving. And then you have a shooting action, which is someone else, which another character does, and then extended actions are actions that can be done at any point during the turn, before or after any of the maneuver shooting actions. And these are like your additional free range stuff from emergency repairs, boarding enemy ship, using your augury arrays to scan a ship, and other actions such as that.
It's a ship. It's on the ocean.
Infinite.
Like I draw some birds.
Andrew, just so you know, the ship has to move either half its speed value or its like full speed value. It cannot.
It has to move every turn.
Yes, it has to move.
Okay. Gotcha.
But specifically half or specifically full. You can't do it in between.
Okay.
I checked.
So
So who has the highest scrutiny?
But
I have a 27.
What is?
I have a 25.
Where is the scrutiny?
It's
Oh,
on.
should
It's
be
at
at
the
the
bottom.
not the
of
one touching
basic
the
skills.
auger array, so Nyrene's immediately out of the running.
If you want to be engaged, I recommend everybody do participate in this combat in one way or another.
I have a
Everyone
38.
gets to do an action.
Or 38 in scrutiny.
Everyone gets to do an action.
Every explorer.
Yes. There just has to be one shooting action and one maneuver action.
Each turn. And you guys can choose to take other actions or not. Each turn.
Yes. And we get to determine the order.
Mm-hmm.
And Andrew, I heavily suggest looking at the advanced maneuver actions.
And I'm looking for that.
It's adjust bearing, adjust speed speed and bearing, come to new heading.
That stuff.
Evasive maneuvers.
Yeah. So advanced maneuver actions are basically the basic ones, but they're modified.
Gotcha.
Just so everyone knows, this ship is kind of heavily decked out, but it's also specialized for boarding actions.
Lord Captain, would
Good
you
to
like to
know.
make an auger array roll for me? Since nobody wants to own the
I'll What's it with scrutiny?
With
I got
scrutiny.
38. If y'all want me to make that
Oh
roll.
yeah, no, you make that roll. I got a 16, man.
Okay, scrutiny 38. All right, what's this roll? What do I need to do?
Just
Add
rolling into it.
detection, so it's add
Oh,
17.
fuck. Okay. Fuck. How do I just
Oh.
click scrutiny and then fucking?
Yeah, you should click
It'll
scrutiny.
do it. Oh, and then 17 as a modifier.
17 is your modifier.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Just so
Ooh.
everyone knows. No. Uh-oh.
So you guys
Damn.
can't tell what the ship is. Or where it is. So at this point, you're running blind. Could you roll initiative for me? It's a
Okay,
1d10 plus 1.
Yep. I will roll initiative.
Okay.
Hey, how do I get rid of these big ass icons? Because there's just no way to get rid of them.
What do you mean?
The like the
Oh.
player cards or whatever.
You
It's in
can
the settings.
decrease those. Yeah, it's in the settings. You'll have to look for it.
Oh, okay.
You do not go first.
Please don't be Eldar. Please don't be Eldar. Please don't be Eldar.
I thought our very valuable asset that you've worked so hard to maintain their position on this ship, and you don't want them to finally have a use? That's so sad.
No, I'm talking. I'm
That's
not
so sad.
talking about dark. I'm not talking about dark Eldar. I'm talking about the regular Eldar.
He doesn't want Craft World Eldar.
Well, I'm saying Eldar is Eldar.
Well, yeah, but their ships are very different, and I know I know some of the stats behind those Eldar ships, and
He's very scared.
It's a very scrungly looking ship, though. I do admit.
A little circle.
That is not a circle.
Look, I'm sorry. I'm
It
bad
is-
at
it is-
drawing.
It is round-ish in shape. It is round enough.
Is this set for VU units?
Yes, this is no. I mean, yes, but no. This is in void units. It's just here. Let me see if I can.
Each square, each 5 feet is void units.
Here, let me see if I can custom. Here. This is
this
now set
better?
up for void units. Yes, I'll use that circle. Thank you.
Each one is 10,000 kilometers, by the way. everyone.
Roughly.
Roughly.
That's wild.
All right, it is now your turn. And remember, the heading of the ship does matter.
Okay. Chris, can we say the tower is the...
You could turn it.
Okay. Do you really want to do it like
Just
that?
watched it rotate. It looks so stupid.
Do we really want to do it like this?
Yes.
We can make the front...
Chugga.
We can make the front of the ship the tower.
Well, it's more. Even if we did, we have to be able to turn it to delineate direction that you're facing.
Yeah, we make the tower the front, and then we make the front the starboard.
No, we're going with this.
I'm laying the train tracks for you guys.
All right.
All right, so
So
we
it is now y'all's turn.
All right, so how do we?
Toot.
So we
You
all
still don't know where the ship is, the enemy ship. I want you to know that.
So we all essentially just start planning on how we should approach the turn, basically.
Yeah. So you guys can discuss how you guys want to do this turn, like as a group.
Ram it. Look what your eyes and ram that shit.
This thing has not been fitted to ram.
So we can board, but we can't ram.
Yeah. We're
Yeah, but-
outfitted as a
You
boarding
teleport, you
vessel, but we can't
teleport.
ram.
Yeah,
Teleport on
we-
your
Yeah,
we
but
ship.
that's not
we-
as fun.
yeah, but it's very effective.
I don't know. I
Well,
think
you
punching
guys
a
are
punching
fun.
a big ass hole in the front of the enemy ship and then just pouring troops through it. I think that's the most direct way of getting in. And you do other damage just by ramming it. I think we got to get a battering ram on this. I will consult Lord Captain about that
All
later.
ships have a ram. It's the strength of the ram. What are y'all doing? You guys should discuss this.
Okay. For one, I think a first action should be active augury to actually identify where this thing is.
Oh, redoing passive augury.
No, I think that's just what it's called. That's just what the.
Yeah, reroll the
Oh,
active
it's just
augury
what
as
it's
well.
called. Got it.
That would be the
Yeah.
extended action for your special boy, so he can't take another extended action. I want you to know that.
Okay.
He could take the maneuver action, but he can't take an extended action. I think that's how that works. I might be wrong though. If you'd like to correct me, rather.
If he does a basic maneuver action,
Yeah, I don't
Or
think you
if-
can take. I don't think you
then-
can take a
then
special
yes.
maneuver action if he
well,
takes
no,
the
no,
active
no, sorry.
augury.
Let me rephrase. If someone else can do a basic maneuver action, and then he can do the scrutiny roll.
Okay. Is that how you want to do it?
Yes, because if we do an advanced one, we wouldn't be able to actually. None of us have good scrutiny.
Don't forget,
Other
all of
than
you have.
Henry.
Some of you have ship rolls, which do benefit you in certain things.
I've not read those yet.
Okay. The warp guy gains a +5 bonus to navigation skills for the purpose of steering the ship through the warp. That's for the warp guide, aka what?
I don't want to imagine ship combat in the warp, man.
The Choir Master Telepathica may increase the range of his astropathic signals by 1 step. For the Choir Master Telepathica. For our Master Helmsman, may take a +10 bonus to the evasive maneuvers action.
Nice.
For the Lord Captain, +10 bonus to the Hold Fast extended action. If he possesses the Exceptional Leader ability, class ability for Rogue Traders, see Rogue Trader, he may grant it to anyone aboard his ship once per strategic round as a free action, ignoring the normal restrictions on who can benefit from this ability.
Wait, I can just give someone an additional free action.
No, you can extend. If he
Extended
if he possesses the Exceptional Leader ability, he may grant it to anyone aboard his ship once per strategic round.
Oh, okay.
So if you want to give a +10 to this scrutiny roll,
Yeah.
do that.
Yes, I would.
All right, Mr. Van Cage,
Mm-hmm.
you can move, or you can roll scrutiny with a +27 modifier.
All right. All right, chat. Let's not fuck this up.
Ooh, do you want to spend a fate point to re-roll that?
What? So I have to get low on this? Is that the?
Yes, you want to get
Yeah.
low.
You got to get under a 65.
Damn. I'm getting all my high rolls out now. Fuck.
Yeah, but
I
keep in
would
mind you have
heavily
4
recommend-
fate points, and you could
You have 4 fate points, and they come back every session. So
yeah, unless you burn them, obviously.
Okay. All right. Yeah, might as well. I'll give it a try.
But spend a fate point re-roll.
Wait, wouldn't you want somebody with a lower fucking scrutiny so they wouldn't roll as
No,
high?
you
or-
want a high scrutiny because that's
you want to.
it adds to your threshold.
You're trying to reach a certain threshold.
Hmm.
So you want to get under your threshold, and so if you're better at something, that increases your threshold, making it easier to get under it when you roll.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So I'm doing 27 just as
Plus
the
27.
modifier. Just okay. Just wanted to
Well,
make
no,
sure.
if it's a reroll, Chris, you would be using the same modifiers.
Yeah, so like I said, it's a plus 27 for your modifier.
All right. Damn.
Oh God.
Well,
Well,
Wait, no.
You
that
definitely
passed,
did
that
that
would pass.
wrong. That would pass, but you just rolled it
That would
wrong.
pass.
oh, damn it.
So you pass. So what you've learned
Okay.
about the vessel is that it is a pirate vessel of the Raider class.
Human? Okay, thank God.
Let me look at what that action specifically grants you the information about. Do you have that one written down? You do. Basic and important information about celestial ships. Yeah, so it is a pirate vessel of the Raider class. You now know its location. It is here. You can now take all the other actions. So now you can plan out your turn. It is 13 void units from you currently. You can move up to 90 degrees per turn.
What say ye?
Let me check. We have a speed of 8.
So I can move 8 every turn or 4 every turn?
Yes. 8 or 4 every turn.
Okay.
Yes.
But you can't take the movement action now, or the movement maneuver action. Somebody else has
okay.
to.
Yeah,
Got it.
not this turn, but someone else can.
But, okay.
Who's going to be taking... which player is going to be doing the movement? Which has the least offer to this specific situation that you're in right now, is what I recommend you weigh. And
I
you guys
fell
can
out. We
discuss
shared
this. You
drunks,
guys
so we
shouldn't. You guys should be discussing these things.
Yeah, why are we the only ones talking? Come on, fellas.
Does Nephinae have a pilot
Stellar
spacecraft?
navigation? I have stellar navigation.
What skill are you looking for, Riley?
Pilot spacecraft.
No, she does not have
No.
pilot spacecrafts.
I have stellar navigation.
I'm not sure if that's used in battle.
It depends
Let's look it up.
on the specific ability, doesn't it? But no, it appears pilot spacecraft is the only one that's used
For maneuver actions.
for maneuver actions, yes. I don't think anybody has pilot spacecraft except for the helmsman right now.
Okay. Chris, we can only go straight, right?
No, you can't just go only. Well, you could turn up to.
We can. Yeah. Like we can't. Never mind.
As a part of a basic maneuver action,
Yeah.
you can turn.
But at the end of the movement.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, I have a proposition for like a game plan.
Okay.
So we move the full movement of our speed, and then we unload our cannons, and then
You guys
we
gonna
do a
have
boarding
range?
action. For
What's the-
4 void units?
I don't know what the range on
yes.
your cannons are, so I thought I'd ask.
Me. I would need to check that.
Yes.
Give me 1 second. I do not. I'm trying to find the weapon stats.
Your weapons? What kind of weapons do you have?
We just have Mars pattern.
Mars
magnet
pattern magnet
cannons.
cannons. Your range is 6 with Mars pattern magnet cannons.
All right.
Oh yeah, if we go 8, we should definitely be able to hit.
Yeah, Mars pattern. 1d10 damage, 3 strength, 5 crit, 6 range. Okay.
Is strength like AP?
No. Strength is the total amount of hits you can get.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
I think.
Yeah, no, that sounds better.
All right. Uh, so what we could do is just move, do the lock on target, extended action, fire,
Yeah, what's
cannon,
the rules for
shooting
that one?
action, and then
You guys should all be
board.
involved in this discussion of ship
Yeah,
combat. by
we
the way.
really should. I'm trying.
I'm just going
Yeah.
through the manual trying to figure things out. Like, if we're supposed to have roles on the ship, where do I even find that at?
You don't have a role on the
I-
ship.
So I'm just okay.
You haven't been
Nor do
given one.
I'm
I.
just not doing anything then, I guess.
Because
I
It's
don't
just a
know.
freeloading.
No,
So
you could do an extended action.
just like the roles on the ship, which is a function from Into the Storm, not the base handbook, just give you bonuses for certain things. That makes sense.
Okay. What are some questions about ship combat? I'm willing to answer questions if you guys have any.
Hear me out. Hear me out. Hear me out.
Yes.
What is your plan for this combat?
That's what we're trying to figure out, man.
Okay, so then we're at square one. All right.
Look,
Mhm.
I'm
Do you
just
want to
saying,
be aggressive
I think-
or do you want to be defensive?
Oh no, I want to take their stuff.
Okay, so aggressive then?
Oh yes.
Then what's the range of our guns?
Again,
6.
6. I've said this,
Okay. Okay.
and so
Are the tiles on the board accurate to like
Yeah.
simple movement from like the CRPG, right?
yeah.
Okay.
Yes, Tony.
Okay, cool. So are we still on movement?
Yes, you guys are discussing movement. You've located the ship. Now you guys are discussing movement.
Let's go
And
forward.
The extended actions
Yep,
you guys
full
want to take.
speed.
All right, position yourself where you want to go. It's here. 80 void units to get to here. All right, you're here now. Who's taking the movement action? Who's spending that action to do it?
I want to lead the boarding party, so
Yo, Chief, can I get on this boarding party?
I recommend Gyros or Nephinae.
For boarding?
No, for the movement action.
Okay.
actually, hold on. which one has a higher scrutiny?
Which one of
I
you
have
two has?
27.
You have
I
20.
have 20.
All right, then
Gyros.
Gyros would be the movement action.
Okay. So Gyros is
And
taking the
then-
movement action. What other actions do you guys need to take? You can each
What am
take
I
one.
doing?
You still have the shoot action. You can take this turn as well.
Yeah, the shooting action.
What's the shooting rolling off of?
Weapons or ballistic skill, I believe. So Bear should be your man for that.
I'll do that, I guess.
Right.
But we're not there
Oh,
yet.
wait. Hold on.
We get to that.
We can. Well, we could lock. Where is lock on target? Ivy, what if you make a lock on target action that increases, that basically just adds a bonus ballistic skill to one weapon?
Yeah, I can. What,
Scrutiny plus
what did I
detection.
roll? Tech.
Detection is
It's
17.
17.
I don't see where detection is.
It's on the
It's
on the ship, but
ship.
It is actually on the ship.
Oh.
The ship.
it's 17. So just add a 17 to your scrutiny roll.
Okay.
Okay. You did not get a good lock on target with that.
Sorry, it's not really my thing.
It's okay.
That's right. Well. All right, Bear. You got the shooting action.
Yippee.
Roll
That
for
was
Bear.
just a straight
yeah.
ballistic skill roll.
That's one of the few actions he hasn't written yet, because apparently shooting is not important to him.
Oh,
Mhm.
great.
No,
One
it
thing
was
I
just very
can do,
different.
What's the shooting action if you have it pulled up?
I am pulling it up right now.
I recommend navigating him to that page as well.
Huh.
All right, we have 2 Mars macro pattern. Is it dorsal? Where's... We have 2 Mars pattern in the dorsal. 2 dorsal Mars pattern macro batteries. There we go. I can speak English.
I think do you have the macro batteries or the macro cannons?
No, macro cannons, sorry.
Yeah.
Macrobatic.
Well, no, the macro cannons are okay. I don't want to get into this. They're just a subcat. Macro cannons are a subcategory of macro batteries.
They're just smaller. Perfect for Riley, by the way.
What is it? Just my ballistic skill.
I'm searching for it.
It's called he's not found it yet. Let me read the rules.
Yeah.
When
I've
firing a
not found
weapon
it yet.
component, the character leading the fire makes a ballistic skill test, adding in any appropriate modifiers. Characters may direct the fire of more than one weapon component. This means that one character may direct all the ship's weapon fire if he chooses to do so. When firing a weapon, if the character rolls a number of successes equal to the weapon's crit rating, the shot has caused a critical hit. If the shot does not do any damage to hull integrity, inflict 1 automatic point of damage. Then roll 1d5 on the critical hit chart and apply the damage. If the damage of
by the
2 or
way,
more macrobatties is combined into a single salvo, the macrobatties can only inflict a maximum of 1 critical hit.
by the way, the ship system uses a similar health system. So when you go under 0 hull, you just take more critical damage, and it keeps adding modifiers to future critical damage rolls on top of that with whatever bad thing you roll on, and just gets higher and higher until you get like death
That's my favorite.
with 3 different flavors of types of explosions.
3 flavors of death. Wow.
Yeah, you got your warp drive going boom.
Mm-hmm.
You got your plasma drive going boom, and that'll explode ships around it. And then I forget what the third one was.
Hull breach. We all suffocate to death. I'm assuming.
That is actually an option.
Yeah. It's space. It's space game. That's like the number one kind of thing they talk about in space game.
All right, Brandon. It is a ballistic success, by the way. Chris did confirm.
It's a ballistic success plus any relevant modifiers. Does the ship have any relevant modifiers, Riley?
The plus 3
Actually,
for
yes,
the turn
it
rating.
does. Give me 1 second. Plus 5. It has a plus 5.
Alright. Roll to hit your ballistic skill test with a plus 5. Every degree of success is an additional hit.
I actually
recommend
take that
firing
back.
both
It's a
cannons.
plus. It's a plus 10 actually.
Riley.
Yeah, I thought it was a little
Lord.
weird that it was a plus 5.
No, well, there's two. I have 2 compartments that get plus 5.
Oh, okay.
So there's 2 of them.
Are you firing both cannons?
That is to see.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's ballistic plus 10 or 5
Plus 10.
modifier. Plus 10. All right.
Fail.
There we go.
You miss.
Fail.
Damn.
I'm glad
We
we went
have
through
had-
all that trouble just for that. Wonderful.
Miss. Fail.
Does Bear have a fate point?
Yeah, but I'm not gonna use it. We're gonna suffer with my miss because of how long that took.
Wonderful. All
You
right.
did not
all
find the
right.
basic rules.
All right, Chris, you should have told me beforehand.
Told you
that
what?
We were gonna have shift combat.
All I'm saying is you should be periodically working on this. I shouldn't have to.
I was busy this week. All right. For my action, we're within 40 years. Okay, Chris, I'm gonna lead a hit and run
Okay.
on the enemy ship.
Okay. What do I do here?
So to explain, normally we'd have to pilot a boarding craft, but we have the teleportarium, so we're just gonna teleport there. And essentially, we're gonna teleport there, fight against a bunch of the people there, and then if we win, we roll on the critical hit chart and apply 1 damage for every degree of success. And it's a ordinary plus 10 opposed command check.
Against the commander of troops aboard the enemy ship.
Yes.
Okay.
Chris, do we still have troops? Do we still have troops from the barracks that
No.
are remain? No.
Not that you could sacrifice for a boarding action. If you still want to have enforcers on the ship afterwards.
Dang. All right.
You can always do like a
murder
sneaky
servitors will
incursion.
do. Murder servitors will do. Plus 25.
So what'd you get for your command test?
Give me 1 second.
Yeah, you won.
Wonderful.
Wait, what'd you get? It's an opposed command test?
Yeah, it's an opposed command check.
You fail.
Ooh.
Wait, is it? So wait. Never mind. You win. You win. My bad. My apologies.
It didn't succeed.
No, they did
Not
not
even
get.
by a single degree.
No, they had so many degrees of failure, in fact, that you are firmly winning that one. So please roll a 1d5 on the critical hit chart twice.
So the ship has murder servitors, which provide precise, which basically when determining critical hits inflicted by a hit and run action they participated in, the character conducting the attack will pick which one of the 1d5.
Mm-hmm.
Give me 1 second to check. Chris, do you have critical hit? Do you have something for critical hits up
I have
right
the
now?
chart pulled up. Just roll your 2d5s.
I wonder what they're gonna have for us.
Stuff and thing.
We know Nyrene's gonna be happy. Prisoners.
Assuming any
yeah.
survives.
Can I
Give me
can
1
I,
second.
can I open up a hole on the bridge wearing my drip suit and just watch one of the prisoners just kind of like get sucked into the void?
I mean, you
Where's
can do
Riley? How hard is
airlock.
it to roll a d5?
I'm checking something very important right now.
Rip.
Oh, I still need to do something.
Yeah, it's not.
I'm sorry,
it's not
Chris.
you, Brandon. Don't worry,
This
Brandon.
is my first time
There's one of the
using
d5s. Okay.
I don't know, there's like 500 things being said on what to do, so I'm just vibing at this point.
I need a second one.
We figure it out. Oh, another D5.
Yeah, I need another d5. Riley really sucks at
There you go.
this whole. Okay,
Yeah,
Riley.
okay, so Chris, this was why I was checking, because we
get the-
have precise from murder servitors.
Any result between 1 and 6 rather than rolling. Okay. So you may choose
Yes.
either hold, internal damage, sensors damage, thruster damage, fire, or engines crippled.
Cripple the engines.
What's the specifics of the engine's crippled one?
Something pierced the immense drive tubes of the ship's sterns, bleeding plasma into the void and leaving the vessel drifting in space. Roll a 1d10. On a 1 through a 7, the plasma drives are still usable, though heavily damaged. Reduce the ship speed by half. On an 8 through 10, the drives are completely wrecked. Reduce the ship speed to 1. This damage can be repaired.
Can you just take a screenshot of this? The different
Yeah, can you take a
possibilities?
screenshot of this chart?
I don't have it pulled up. No, I can't, actually, Riley. I actually
He's
can't.
doing this off of memory. Crazy.
I have it pulled up from a second computer completely, so I can't just send you a screenshot.
Wild. Log into Discord on
Can't
that
you take
one,
a picture
that
of it
makes
with your phone and then send the
sense.
picture?
Unreal.
That's so. Yeah, I guess I could do that. Riley, you suck. I hate you.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna need the what's it? I'm gonna need the darkie, the dark Eldar on the bridge here pretty soon.
The Dark
Why?
Eldar is already on the bridge.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah.
Don't
What-
worry, you're using the right pronouns. It isn't it.
All right. Where is it in relation to the helm?
All right.
Paul Riley.
All right. We're gonna actually do sensor damage.
Okay.
Sensor damage. Okay.
So the ship's aspect
This is
rate has been
the
knocked out,
All
leaving the
shooting
victim
tests
blind.
suffer a negative 30 to hit.
30
shut
to
up, you little
hit.
fuck. Get out of
And
here.
all sensory checks to detect
Stupid
anything
ass.
beyond the ship's immediate engagement range automatically fail. Additionally, as the arrays are located outside the hull, any repairs must be attempted
Done
in the
outside-
void.
Ooh. It could be crazy.
Nyrene could technically do something. I don't know what extended action should she do, but other than that,
He
after
just
that would be the end
stands
of it.
there menacingly.
Anything you'd like, Riley?
I mean,
gives the
You,
master
you
helmet
pick
and a
something,
lap
man. I'll
dance.
be honest with you.
Yes,
I
do
don't know what
that.
I'd pick,
Do
but
Morale support to the helmsman.
Yes.
He just sees like the Dark Eldar twerking in the corner of his eye.
It gains 20 fate
And
points.
then he just like
Ah.
slowly opens his mouth like in shock. And she's just like starts spewing and it's like, it's for you, baby.
These are all
Peak.
wild
Peak.
statements.
Peak. It is not specifically against the codex, therefore I believe this is well within our rights.
Well, here's the thing. It's not in the Rogue Trader's rules, so I could technically do it.
This is
Do
true.
it.
This is true.
Do it. That is your
Well,
extended action.
For
to
all we know, this may be a strange Dark Eldar battle tactic.
The extended action is to extend Van Cage's third leg.
Mm-hmm.
And then Aaron just goes, I
Tony,
didn't realize
you
we had a
also,
second
if
voice
you don't want to do something, you don't have to, but you can.
The choice is now entirely up to you. Do what you must.
I'm thinking.
Do something Nyreen would do, just to be a menace, because you can, but not something that affects us negatively.
Yeah.
Let me look at some Dark Elder rules real quick.
Road Dome in the Void goes crazy.
I'm gonna.
Hold up.
I'm sorry, Chris.
Everything about this void combat has gone badly.
Look,
You chose to host this game.
I'm sorry, Chris, but this is the first time we're doing space combat, man, and
This is
none of us. I'm pretty certain most of us, except a few of us, actually read some of the rules on how to
I
do
have
ship
not.
combat
I
before
have not.
doing this.
Okay.
So
I'm gonna
it's
assume
be a
that you're
learning-
done with your turn because there's nothing that Nyreen is gonna pull off here that I think is gonna be valuable.
Okay.
Well, what if I
I
think
would
it's
add
valuable?
absolutely
I
nothing
think
of
it's
value,
valuable.
but for pure shits and giggles.
It's called
Shits and
flavor
giggles
text.
make the world go round. Shits and giggles make the world go round.
Look,
just-
Do
we
it.
gotta give more reasons.
I'll save my
for the
stupidity for
rules.
out of session RP. Just go ahead and skip my
Okay.
turn.
The rules, the Rogue Trader rules. We need more.
We're
More
definitely
we
reasons.
don't.
All right. They shouldn't be able to hit us.
Okay. So the first thing that you see them do is repair their systems. And then they move. And now y'all are about to get gatted. Okay. That's a hit. Okay. I have hit with that weapon. Missed with that weapon. Okay. I got 2 degrees of success with the first weapon. Utterly missed with the other one. Okay.
Just so you know, macro batteries score 1 additional hit for every degree of success.
No, I didn't hit with a
Hit
macro
with-
battery.
It hits with Lance.
You'll see. Okay, so you all see this, these macro batteries ring out at you, and they miss, right? Immediately following that, some laser batteries come out, impacting your vessel. for 18 damage.
Oh.
18 damage.
Yep.
Was it a lance?
No, it was not a lance. It's a laser battery.
Who's gonna be on ship repairs?
That is the thing.
18 damage.
Do you still want me doing scrutiny, or do you want me to try to work on ship
Riley, I have a
fixing?
question for
Where's
you.
that night read?
Yes.
What's your armor?
I don't know.
We were 20 in armor.
Do you know how armor works, Riley?
No.
Yes. Sorry. When you first said it, I assumed it was a lance, so I assume it just did damage directly.
No.
But since it's not a lance,
Besides, it'd have to go through your.
That doesn't go through our armor actually.
Yay!
So we completely just tanked the
Just
head.
tank that shit. Hell yeah.
All right. And it is now your turn.
Brandon, you have to send that off me.
What are you gonna do?
Okay. I have a proposal.
Might the elf meme be fearing back shots? If so.
There's a different one. There's a different one, which is very similar to that. I could find it for you.
I really
It is
thought
fine.
this combat would be a much quicker experience.
All right.
We are
I did my turn in about 15 seconds. I don't know what these guys
All
are
right,
up to.
here's quickly
Fucking
over
drinking
here.
their
I mean, it
Here's
took
my-
my turn 40 minutes for us to figure out something.
Here's
So
my quick proposal. All right, look.
quick.
Nephinae locks on. Brandon leads the fire on the enemy ship. I board the ship again,
Then you move.
and then we move, and we'll do a new heading. So we'll essentially, at half speed, turn like 90 degrees, and then at the end of our movement, turn a full.
180.
Yeah, basically. And so we'll essentially end up somewhat behind the ship.
Which means he won't be able to shoot at you.
Yes.
Okay.
So that's my proposal.
Does anybody have any complaints about that set of ideas?
no.
Not at all.
Not
I
at
just
all.
know that the ship may move slightly more than intended
All right.
because I may or may not be getting the devious Eldar Road dome while y'all are
Don't
fighting.
you hate like, you know?
I
Yes.
hate them until the road dome occurs. Then I'm like, you know what? maybe my outlook was wrong. You know, maybe
Look,
they're not so bad.
he hasn't had a woman's touch in a while.
It's been a while.
All right.
I'm in the Navy. I'm in the Navy, guys. It's only dudes on these ships.
So, Lance was getting mad top during his time in the Navy. But
My other dudes, I'm sure.
nah, he gets mad chicks.
Oh,
Anyhow,
crazy. Yeah, none of the chicks.
all
wanna
right.
go to
So
Nephinae has all the
we're
chicks.
starting with the lock-on. So scrutiny plus detection.
They're my servants, unironically.
Crazy. All right. Wait, hold on. I heard scrutiny check. Is that
Not
for
you.
me?
That's for Nephinae.
Oh, okay.
Me
need-
with a 17, you said?
Plus 17.
Have fun.
Plus 17.
There you go.
Success.
2!
You got the lock-on, I think.
Yes, that would be.
Every 2 additional, so 1 degree of success gets you.
All right.
Never mind.
So we got.
It's plus 10 to the next.
Yeah, it's plus
prior
10. You got plus
So
for the next success.
So you get a plus 20.
yeah, you get a plus 20 to firing 1 component. The other's just a plus 10.
one weapon. The other one has to be.
Plus 10.
Yeah.
So you
So
gotta fire these one at a
Brandon
time this
find it.
time.
Brandon.
It's like the
Brandon.
I found the meme for you.
Oh, that one. I sent
Oh.
him the GIF, but that one works too.
Oh, I'm gonna use
Oh, is it the ear
exceptional.
one?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
I'm
thought
gonna
that's
use
the one you meant.
exceptional leader on bear to add a +10 to that as well again.
So is this a plus 30? This first one?
Right now.
Yes, it'll be a +30.
Okay.
And hold on. We are in half of the range of our weapons, which means we get an additional +10.
Okay. So it's a
To
plus
hit.
40 for your first attack, Brandon. I literally don't think you can miss.
Trust me, I'll find a way.
Ballistic skill plus 40 for the first one, and then ballistic skill plus 20 for the second one. Yeah, 9 degrees success. Okay, what about the
Damn.
other one?
104 threshold. Holy fuck.
What's the
Holy
modifiers for the second one?
Yeah.
Plus 20.
9
Most degrees.
degrees.
Ooh.
Oh no.
Second one doesn't hit,
Barely.
unfortunately, though. You could always spend a fate point to make that one a success by either
And
re-rolling
that-
or
that
just adding
first
10.
one, nine degrees of success is
Use the
criminal.
fate point to re-roll because each degree of success comes with an additional hit up to its strength value.
Which is only up to a 3 for these.
Yeah, so but you could get 6 hits in one turn.
Yeah, so do you want to use a fate point to re-roll and get 6 hits?
Yeah, sure.
I
Alright,
will
spend
reward
a fate
Bear by giving him
Roll
a
again with a plus 20.
ready dinner.
Yeah, alright, that's 6 hits, so you get a critical hit here. And also you need to roll damage, so it's 60-10 plus 12.
I think we're about to murder this thing.
Assuming he rolls really high on the damage, 35 damage.
Crazy. So is this ship just like gone?
Not quite, but it is
It should have some left, but
very heavily hurt after that. And critical damage, I think, is applied. Am I correct?
yes.
These are the crit rating hit. So, damage. The following means script rating or crippled chip takes damage. Some critical hits require an attacker can know what components in one of two ways versus using active augury. Attack. Alright. Please roll me a. Actually, not sure what I'm supposed to roll here.
Use when the attack is meant critical or critical. So critical act, the attack can know what components the second.
Yeah. Second is
That is unreal.
That's a very good question.
You know what, Brendan? Since I don't actually know what it wants me to roll for you here, please roll me a 1d. Ooh. Ooh, that's tough.
Oh, compare the value of the damage that exceed the armor to the critical hit chart. The ship suffers this critical result.
Ooh. Yeah, okay.
So
roll me a
it's the
d10.
damage minus the armor.
Yeah, roll me a d10.
And then you roll in between
Yeah, no.
that.
Okay.
Internal damage.
No,
No? Okay.
that's not what just happened.
Oh. Wait.
So,
Oh. I think I realized what happened.
so you rail on this ship with the cannons, right? It utterly smacks the fuck out of it, hitting tons of critical systems. The ship is hulked, meaning that it is basically nothing's left. Nobody's left. It's still intact, so it didn't blow up. But
There is profit to be had.
yeah, I'm gonna see. I need to roll for all components to see what happens.
I remember I make our profits go down by 1, and I rejoice.
Oh,
I
yeah,
revel
no.
in my
This man
fucking-
lowered our profit
my
back
drift
to
chair.
26, 25.
Also, I could be more space racist, I think. Is something of the sort.
Chris, can we do an actual scan, another scan of the ship?
Yeah,
so
I
we
will.
can
Give me a
actually
second.
see what components are on board?
At the moment, I'm rolling for all the components that are damaged and destroyed. Which takes some time.
Tony, look in game pictures.
It's the boy.
It is Riz incarnate.
So, ship combat turned out to be very simple. You know, all you gotta do is just get 2 critical hits. First try.
Yeah, get a critical hit that just Yeah, you guys did 35 damage. Their armor was 15. Did 20 damage.
And they're okay. A raider is a bit smaller ship than what we have. We're like a single class.
Absolutely.
Bigger. Or a strike frigate.
Why aren't we a galleon? I want a
The
space
galleon is
galleon.
funny.
The space galleon is a thing.
Oh, is
It's
it really?
funny.
Wait, Chris, does this thing not have
It's an actual
void
thing, yeah.
shields? These people not even have
It's a
void shields.
space galleon.
They did.
They did?
Oh, that's
Did not
so
matter.
tough.
Did
That's
not
so
matter.
tough. Dude, we need one of these.
What do the void shields actually do?
So the strength, they will cancel out a number of hits equal to the strength of the void shield.
Yeah, 1.
Well, then they will just get rid of 1 hit.
So technically it would have been a crit, but you know what? I'll let y'all pass. It was cool, so I'll allow it. Okay, I'm almost done, I promise.
And this time, I'm going to go
So to
utilize the
explain,
tree.
he has to roll for every component right now to see if they're deep pressurized, damaged, or completely destroyed, or miraculously untouched. So we are ship salvaging. Be quite profitable venture.
Sorry, I have so many components. One of my favorite ones I get to roll for is I get to roll for both the warp engine and the plasma drive.
Okay, hey. By the way, for everyone, I realized the ship sheet has its own extended actions. You can just click and then you input your own modifier.
Yeah.
Feels bad, man. I've been talking this whole time and I didn't realize I was muted from eating chips.
Oh, damn.
Oh.
And then at a certain point, I got really mad at Riley. I'm like, Riley, just fucking respond.
Okay. Clearly so this ship stops moving. You guys can now salvage from it.
Who are our salvagers, Riley?
The ratings.
No, like, who are the people who do it?
Yeah, the
active auger is not what you want here. You want focused auger.
focused auger.
Yep.
We have a crew that do repairs on the ship. I would presumably think that they would be the ones.
You mean the tech brace?
Well, no, I'm talking repairs outside the ship, the one
Oh.
you have to make with a void suit, you know? Like, I assume that those sorts of people would be the one
Okay.
bringing in the ship.
Yeah. Okay.
But also, we'd probably be teleporting
Tech
troops on
priest on there
board.
too.
Because there's still people on this Space Hulk.
Yeah.
We could turn them into laborers.
We can. In fact, I'm thinking of selling them out to the military station in.
But we need to recoup our forces. We haven't gotten all of our men back.
All the things you need to
Yeah,
replace at this point are skilled.
Oh, okay. Then never
Yeah.
mind. So,
And
Alright.
plus, I
if they complain, just a skill issue.
I'd rather recruit from the military and just hand them over.
That makes sense.
So,
Everybody on the other ship dead.
Gonna trade like everybody we capture for like a couple skilled laborers, and we should be straight.
So, about that, all those people that you're supposedly wanting, I have to.
Oh,
Yeah,
are they
do
all
something.
sucked into the void?
Just need to check something. Okay. Can somebody make a focused auger array on the vessel? I recommend our very highly skilled scrutiny guy.
Okay.
I still have
Scrutiny plus what now?
27, but you should do it if you're good at it.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
plus 17.
Okay, just still 17. Okay. And
If you go to the ship seat, you can just put it in. You can just press the button, and you would just put in.
yeah,
your
that's what I'm
scrutiny.
doing. I just click scrutiny and then modifier 17. Then I'll fuck it up.
So, no. You
I
did very well.
win.
So, scanning the ship, here's the components that are on it. The warp engine is damaged. The Geller field is destroyed. The plasma drive is damaged. The void shield array is destroyed. The bridge is intact, but unpowered. The life sustainer is damaged. The voidsman quarters is destroyed. The auger array is destroyed. The macro cannons are damaged. The laser battery is destroyed. The retro thruster is damaged, and the stowage bays are destroyed.
The bridge is intact. That's it, guys.
Wait, the storage bays got destroyed. Damn.
Yeah, the stowage bays got destroyed.
We could probably salvage like any
I
spare
mean-
parts from like the cannons and shit that aren't like
Yeah.
completely vaporized.
Yeah, Chris. We'll basically just salvage from the outside the macro battery
Do
cannons.
you want to know how many prisoners
and-
you got, by the way?
Huh?
Oh,
Do you want to know how many prisoners you got, by the way?
Yeah. How many prisoners did we get?
Can we roll for it?
180.
We got
Oh.
only 180 people.
Of the 18,000 people that were in the crew, you got 180.
Holy fuck? How many did we kill?
A lot.
The rest?
Yep.
Yes.
Keep in mind,
Oh.
90% of components were destroyed. The rules for space hulking
That's-
specifically say reduce crew to one 1d10.
Which each point is a percentage of the total population of the ship.
I had a feeling.
So
Bro,
We-
Nephinae,
You had
No.
1%
Irene, it must be so happy. We got 180 prisoners.
I know, we're only profiting.
wow, that's not my profit.
How many of these are female?
Oh,
Well,
Lord.
so you guys
0.
recover the 180 prisoners. Overall, situation with trying to recover the ship, not good. Very
Can
much.
we just
Did the navigator spire die?
Yeah.
Oh, so sad.
The fellow navigator is dead.
Unfortunately.
they deserved it?
And you see the iconography on the ship matches the who remembers the pirate crew? Who here has notes on that?
Oh.
Notes?
Boy Stalker.
Yes, the Void Stalkers. You don't know why they were here. And anything that
They
you
were
would have been able to
stalking us.
recover the data from, kind of gone.
How
at this point.
destroyed is the navigator spire?
It's relatively intact, but unpowered. Navigator dead.
Yeah, I thought the
Okay, awesome.
Is
Can I
the
check
bridge.
star charts?
They did not keep any
What?
that you have access to because it's unpowered, the bridge.
Oh.
Oh, real.
Well,
Is there a way
can we hook up like a power line?
No.
Yeah, can I get a
Can we just
Power
hook up
generator?
can we just hook up a tech priest?
No, you cannot just hook up a tech priest.
What if I hook up a 12-volt battery?
Just do the car battery,
Can
yeah.
I? Yeah,
You
can I
cannot.
roll?
You
Can I roll
cannot.
to try and?
All right.
How can
Nephinae.
is there a way to power?
We can repair the we can attempt repairs on the
Who's just good at
plasma
tech
drive.
use?
We have what's it? Edict.
Well, yes, you do, but the player's
It's
not
not
here.
our fault. It's not our fault.
You also just have your master engines here.
He's the only tech guy
Yeah.
here.
Okay. Our master engine's here. That guy. They picked the guy who's best for the job. That guy.
Yeah, that could be good.
He's clearly best for the job.
He's half machine.
Is there anything else we can steal from the ship?
Not really.
Yeah, okay.
Most of the ship was destroyed, or is heavily damaged. You could try and take the warp drive and the plasma drives.
Yeah, you
I'm
could
not-
sell. You could sell whatever's
let
left
me
for
ta-
scrap.
let me take a broken warp drive and put that in my ship
Delicious.
and store it there. That sounds like an amazing idea.
Yeah.
Yes.
So,
All right, we'll
Uh,
take the damaged macro battery cannons and then.
what you're told by the engines here is that he could fix it, but it would take a long time.
How much is a long time?
A month.
Damn, we're not sitting here for a month. That burns gas.
Okay, hear me out. Star charts, though. These pirates have been all over the place,
Star charts are really important, though.
and that would
about
be
we just-
it
how
would
about
also
we-
help make up for the fact that our star charts kind of suck.
How about we just gut the electricals from it and then plug it into our own ship afterwards?
Yeah, actually, yeah, Chris, are we able to take? Can we just move the cogitator?
Can you just move the cogitator and plant it into the ship?
Yeah. Or what we
little
do,
transplant.
we get a
Just
big
little
old
adoption,
laser
just
cutter.
adopting it.
We get a
That
We
would
get a
be a
welding
great
torch, we
disruption of
fucking-
the machine spirit, is what you are informed.
Man, I don't give a.
Well,
You know
can
what?
they
Here,
can
I
they
have-
find
I
a way
have
to power
the-
power whatever storing this thing without
to that tech priest
Disrupting the
bullshit? I
powering
have
the
a
entire ship?
soundboard. We're going to transplant the entire bridge onto the side of this ship so we can keep it.
Yeah, can we put this in our transport hole?
Actually, yeah, Chris. If they're storing the bridge, can we just separate the bridge and bring it? What the?
You know how long that would take to do?
Would it take a month?
How long would it take?
Longer than just repairing the plasma drive.
Well, that sounds more fun than just repairing it. I think we laser torch this shit off. Is everybody in agreement? I'm fine burning the extra gas if y'all are. And that means more time to get blue ball.
What would you recommend? Our lovely God Emperor. Give us insight. What would you do?
Do you want Lance's opinion here?
Yes,
that would
yes,
be
Lance.
that would be a boring ass motherfucker and leave.
Why the cock? Are we gonna... What? What is the purpose of us taking the bridge? It provides us nothing. We can't sell it.
Yeah, we can.
Well, I mean, we could
We
sell
can
it
put
for
it on
scrap
our
metal.
ship. That'll be our
Star
second
shards.
bridge
The
in
most,
case this thing gets blown
the
up.
one thing we want are warp charts.
What if we have two bridges? Then if one gets damaged, we can just move to the other one.
I don't imagine the warp charts are going to be very helpful. Mostly because they're likely their family's secret treat. Well, family, I say that with that word, but that group, that navigator's secret trick to encrypting their warp charts makes them invaluable. That's why that navigators that pirates typically have are treated nicely, even amongst the crews. Because they're invaluable.
What if I just give the navigator back shots until they tell us what to do?
They died.
The navigator's
They died.
dead.
Oh. We can fix that. We can fix that. We got the warp.
All right, let's leave.
Damn, we're just leaving this shit.
Hey man, we're taking the macro battery cannons.
Okay. Yeah, good. I mean, again, I personally don't give a shit to. I'm just saying, maximize profits. Make sure that the gas we use to fucking get here and deal with all that bullshit is
Well,
worth
we didn't die, so
If
I
yeah,
get
Chris, if there's
but
any
dying
minor
doesn't
things
cost
we can
anything.
take from this place, then yes, we'll
I mean, there's
take
a bunch of like
Yeah.
very small things, but there's nothing like.
even if it's just scrap metal to sell.
Well, the ship is scrap metal. What do you mean?
Dude,
Well, you know, we
tow
might
that
take up
shit.
a certain
Put a-
amount of
put a
scrap
fucking-
metal, but not
put a
all.
big
of it.
ass
do they have any
needle.
like excess plasteel or excess promethium? Or
Well,
resources?
their compartmentalized, their storage bay got destroyed.
Yeah, there's stowage.
Yeah, but you could just go to their gas tank.
I'm telling you, we get a big ass fucking tether and we just tow this bitch.
We're
the
just gonna
nearest,
siphon
like,
the gas
inhabited
off
system.
of this ship.
That's crazy. I'll
The
fuck with
red-
the
you know
vision
the red
though. I'll
can?
fuck with the vision. We're
Just
getting
get a
low.
hose.
Yeah, but am I gonna have to suck some fuel out before it gets going?
Of course.
Do a
That's how
little,
physics.
All right,
physics
too
works.
easy. Let us commence forth, Mister Mr. O Captain, my captain.
So you guys steal the promethium from the vessel.
Let's go.
Well,
You
yeah,
got-
we're gonna strip whatever we can that would be useful.
You steal the guns. This takes you 2 weeks. So those of you for critical
easy.
damage, do that match.
I no longer have critical damage. Right.
And are you out of critical damage? Congrats.
Yeah.
How much fuel did we get?
You're about up to 3/4.
Did we make our fuel back?
No, not the fuel that you spend randomly jumping to the system.
Better luck next time.
Darn.
What do we use as fuel?
Promethium.
Promethium.
Ah, I see.
Lord Captain,
Alright. Yes.
how many prisoners do I get access to?
We're gonna have to cut down on your diet. We'll give you 30 of them.
30?
We'll use the other 150 as a poetry gift for trying to get
This will
a.
suffice for now.
From
Bro,
the
you didn't even do anything in the battle, so you should be thankful. You should be on your hands and knees.
Okay.
Fucking
So.
Xeno scum.
I know there's a Xenos currently on their hands and knees.
Wow. So, are you guys going to head back to Gamma Upsilon?
Yes.
It's time for everybody's favorite part of the game.
Let's
Warp
go.
travel.
No.
As
All
always,
right.
I have to pull up the rules because I don't remember them.
All right, dark Gaddy, off the nuts, so I can actually steer this bitch.
All right, so let's do stage 1. So, to determine the duration of the passage,
Oh no.
it should be
15 minutes.
no,
My God, I wish.
about 10 days.
10 days? It's better than 2 months.
Should be 10 days. She can't locate the
Um,
Astronomicon, so please make me a -60 navigation warp test.
Oh no. Why can't you see that shit? Don't you got a third eye?
We are
Fair.
past the light of the
We don't have
astronomical.
Wi-Fi connection, basically.
Yeah, we don't have Wi-Fi
okay.
connection.
There's no
Dang,
service
the only
either.
connection-
Starlink gets out here?
Yeah, no,
Like,
Starlink.
we don't even have roaming data. Like,
Damn. Not
satellite.
even emergency calls. Fuck.
You
No,
said
not even
negative
that.
60?
no
Negative
signal.
60.
Oh my god. This is about to be horrendous. Unless
Yeah.
you get like. Oh.
Should I do a fate point reroll or
69.
I would give it a. You can't really do much worse, I suppose. I mean, you could, but you could also get a lot better.
No,
Do we risk it for the biscuit?
We should just risk it.
Yeah, do it.
We could do better than 69, respectively. You know, we could
Damn.
roll
Oh, yeah,
better.
that's what I'm saying.
69. So I think we should probably re-roll.
okay?
Yeah. 100.
We have a higher chance of lowering our failure.
Yeah.
than
I will
increasing
do it again.
You can also add a +10 to
Exodus.
your threshold with another fate point if you have 2.
We might want to
I don't know if
Hold
that
on,
would
I'll
be.
wait for
much
the
help.
other ones. You know, we have some other rules.
Ooh. Hey, only 5 degrees of failure instead of 6.
5 is better than 6.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
In the grand
All
scheme of
right,
things,
let's go to the next part.
technically, you might not even be able to navigate a path to Gamma Upsilon, and that's exactly correct. You can't actually navigate a path to Gamma Upsilon.
Fuck. Alright,
All right,
well.
can we just wait? Can we just wait a little bit and then I do it again?
Can we pull out of warp, get back in warp, turn it off and turn it on basically again?
That was just her like trying to find a course. She couldn't find one.
Okay, so we haven't started.
Yeah, you haven't started yet. You haven't charted a course yet.
Can we just like wait a day?
No. Waiting a day is not
See
going to
if-
change the warp for you.
Look, man, it's the warp.
What if
I
it
don't-
does? What if it
I don't
does? Do her
know.
roll. Do her roll. Does the warp get better or worse?
The warp gets worse.
It's the warp.
It only gets
Wow.
worse.
Dude, the
Yeah,
only
that's
thing
fair.
we rolled well in is literally Brandon's 2 hits, and that's it.
All right, let's have a
Those are the
look.
only good
Other
rolls we've gotten.
additional.
What are some other options you have?
Yeah, let's have a look.
What else are we gonna? Couldn't we just like scooch our asses closer to the fucking the Astronomicon's edge?
We could go to Tynella.
Yeah, I was thinking about that one. I was like, that might work.
Let's get close, and then
Yeah, because then we'd be in the light. Let's go that way. I could just literally just take this route that's already been made.
Yeah, it'd be a good
All right,
call.
let's try to go to Tynella then.
Okay. It'll take you roughly the same time. A little bit shorter, actually, about 9 days.
nice.
All right, -60.
One.
All right, let's do -60.
Oh,
Holy shit!
Oh,
Oh, spend a fate point. Spend a fate point. Out of 10. Out of 10.
yes.
can I do that?
Yep, you can. It
I
adds
would
1
like to do
degree of
that.
success. It adds a 10 to it, so you got a success. There is a
Holy
route
shit,
Holy
to
shit!
Tynella.
We know
We-
where we're
we-
going.
We actually succeeded. I did not actually expect that.
Bro,
I'll have to draw a route for that later. In fact, let me, I'll start opening the incarnate file now. Am I logged in?
big hype.
I'm not. I'll do it later then. So
All
you
right,
find a route to Tynella.
Yay! Now what?
Now it is time for a
I'm
plus
with
10
this bitch.
perception test.
Perception.
Mhm.
What is my modifier?
Plus 10.
Oh,
As always, you aren't going to notice things along the route. Congrats.
can I roll for perception? Can I
Nope.
look out the viewport and be like,
I'll have you know
what's-
the viewport is closed right now.
no.
You
Why
could
can't I look
draw.
where I'm going?
You could draw what you think gets out there.
We were basically blind, man.
You don't want to see the warp, my guy. You
Dude,
don't want to.
it's not about whether you want to or not. It's about whether or not you want to keep your eyes.
As well, here. What if I put a Xenos in front of my eyes where I can like kind of see the warp, but like I kind of can't.
All right. I need you to
I
make
still
me
don't.
navigation warp. 1 moment. Modified by the.
Half
no.
midriff, half warp.
Yeah, it's just navigation warp.
No modifier.
No modifier. Okay.
Yay!
Okay.
We did it.
Yeah, you guys are shitting on me. You're like, oh, you
Yeah,
need
it's
to do
'cause I'm
better with
here
your
now.
navigator
It's 'cause
things.
I'm here
I don't
now.
see any of you making -60 rolls.
Hey, man, I'm just saying, I gave you shit this session, and then now it's starting to work out.
Okay. I have some things to send you, by the way.
Oh no.
That's right. I'm gonna pick the Geller field. Just done with you guys. Oh wait, sorry.
Oh.
No, Demon Incursion. I want that one instead. I hope it infects our Lord Captain. Maybe he'll be nicer to me then. I'll be like, you've gotten suspiciously nicer. I'm not gonna say anything about it though.
And I'm also not going to say anything about it.
Yeah, because you're possessed by the demon.
Okay, for Arenia, can we change that to Armenia, or is that not allowed?
Well, no.
Not allowed.
Okay, so
Oh,
I was tempted to pick the other one just to spite
Chris-
somebody.
Chris is a hardened Turkish nationalist, so he's not going to allow.
you
that's
take
a
a wild food. Greece will destroy
So-
Turkey.
You guys go from Uruk 5 to Tynella with nothing occurring over the 9-day journey.
Did you actually
Yo, I
have
heard
demon
that's
incursion
another week
available?
going by.
No, her
I
choices were
won't tell you.
visitations or I'm sorry. I won't say any more than that. But now you guys are in Tynella.
Look,
Things
I
of,
never said my options that you gave me, so I was just.
Oh no.
things of note about Tynella. It appears to have a hive world in the system.
Oh.
That's pretty much the only thing of big note about it.
What if we just exterminatus that world? Do we have the
You
capability?
realize a hive system doesn't mean like a bug system, right? It just means like there's a lot of people on it. It's like an urban world.
Oh, that's
It's
a
like
damn
Coruscant.
shame.
It's like Coruscant.
My question stands.
No, the ship does not have exterminatus capabilities.
Oh, that's our
totally
next
lay
step.
siege to
Then
it,
we're
though.
getting one.
No. We do have a connection to Inquisitor though. Anyway.
Ooh, be like, yeah, there's some heretics on this world. Got to purge them.
Bro, we are so lucky that the Sister of Battle was. This man was not here for the Sister of Battle.
Y'all had a sister of Yaddle here? What?
Yes.
And she was a Slaneshi heretic.
Yeah, she
Damn.
wanted to turn it to a pleasure. She wanted to turn the ship to a pleasure ship.
She asked that the rogue trader not be harmed any more than just cutting off his limbs.
Crazy.
He was gonna get the Riley experience.
Good.
The legless, our legless Lord Captain.
So you guys have managed to make it back to the light of the Astronomicon. Congratulations.
Hey.
All right. Hey, Chris.
Are we not stuck with a
Nephinae
minus
just
60
sobs.
modifier?
None of you see this, but she just sobs from joy in her princess tower.
Oh, wait a
I
second,
can go there
Chris.
for tea time now.
Did we actually come out of the warp without getting too close?
Oh, my apologies. I forgot that last step.
I hate you.
Can I get a minus 20?
Trash.
Can I get a minus 20 perception
Trash.
test?
Perception?
Yep, minus 20 perception.
Yeah. I hope your quarters get smashed.
Oh.
Ooh.
Oh.
So, you guys are sort of actually really close to one of the hives that's sort of peeking up into the upper atmosphere. Sort of almost touch it as you come out of the warp. You're like 20 kilometers from it.
Oh, okay. You know, let's back up.
Yeah, I'll
That's not a possibility. You can't do reverse. You just gotta go forward, but up.
What if I go forward in the other direction?
Not possible. Imperial ships don't have a reverse function.
What if I just shoot the guns and use the recoil to shoot us backwards?
Emergency parking brake.
They do not have an emergency parking brake.
Okay, I got a question.
What if I change course? What if I hit a nasty 180 drift?
Can I get a pilot roll from our pilot?
Absolutely.
No modifiers.
Can I use exceptional leader?
No.
Yeah, you can use exceptional leader on him, so you get a plus 10.
Wow. You didn't want to give my roll. You didn't want to give me the minus 10.
Okay. Where's this shit at? Is it combat? No, what is this? Is it skill?
Okay, out of character, we may end up be committing what?
War crimes?
No, we may be just be pulling a 9/11 right now. Come on, let's go, even better. Let's go. Okay. So I just
let's pull a 9/11 here.
Click the roll section
what's the
and
modifier?
then a plus 10.
All right.
You could call it the Tynella Towers.
Man, I'm finna whip this hoe. Oh, let's go.
So he manages to turn at the last moment of narrowly avoiding the spire of this place.
I'm good.
Where you can like sort of almost look out and see the planetary governor shitting himself.
Hi, how are you?
As you fly on by and into back into like the greater system.
Master Helmsman.
Don't y'all love having a good pilot?
Master Helmsman. Your
Yes.
tonight's dinner will be dedicated to your.
Bitch, where's my dinner?
might I have a wench in my quarters by the end of the night?
That could be ranch.
I love 40k. We treat people like objects. So,
Bro, where's
see.
my dinner?
You don't get your dinner. You almost crashed us into this place in the first place.
No,
the only
navigator gets. Do not disrespect the lady navigator.
I will disrespect the navigators so long as I'm
that's,
still able to
that's
clutch
the,
my
I'm the
piloting.
Primaris navigator to you.
Navigator Primaris.
Hmm.
So,
Womp.
you all are now in Tynella. Would you guys like to head to Gamma Upsilon?
I am
Yeah.
loving this conversation.
Sure. Let's
Yeah,
get over there.
Chris. Actually, can I contact the governor?
Yes, you could contact the governor. Via Vox, you're that close.
Yeah. For one, we're gonna give a token apology for close call, but we're gonna downplay it.
You should say you're lucky my helmsman is so damn good, otherwise you'd be fucking 20 miles across the city by now.
No, I'm gonna make it sound like it was never gonna hit in the first place.
Oh, okay.
We're sorry
Just
for being
testing the
so close, but
limitations
there
of the
was no
ship.
real danger. You know, we were always gonna make it.
No, you can just say we were just putting on a little show, you know? It was just a little boring Tuesday evening, you know?
Yeah, the governor just sort of was like, all right, whatever.
Can we contact Chris? Can we contact the Astra Militarum here and pick up guardsmen for the barracks?
Do we
I
also
mean-
get prisoners?
I mean, this would be the place to get prisoners. They certainly have a lot. But
Lord
I mean,
Captain?
Are we gonna turn them
No,
into
you
fucking
already got your
biofuel?
30 prisoners.
Lord Captain, we could always acquire more.
No.
As long
haven't
as
earned
that
them.
dark prisoner is prisoner on this bridge, I don't care what y'all do.
I was thinking about a penal colony, but we'll put that on hold until we get an actual planet.
I can just imagine the master helmsman being like, "Nah, I don't want a raise. I want a stripper cage in the bridge."
Hell yeah. I mean, look at him. Look in game pictures. Look at him. Bro's a Rizzler. I got to.
your fellowship is less than average.
Yes, it is my it is my autistic retard Riz.
Lance has got the real
He's-
Riz.
He's Marcius. Bro, Lance is the real Riz.
I'm after
In my notes, it just one of the parts, it just says Lance fucks in all caps.
So Chris, are we able to recruit guardsmen for the barracks?
Roll an acquisitions test.
Wonderful.
How many guardsmen do you want?
Enough to fill up our barracks to full again.
How many people would you say that is?
That really depends how many survived the mutiny.
Trying to find the acquisition modifiers. There we go. I'd say you need a regiment
if you're not dead.
to get it, so it's a -10.
A -10.
I'm looking at all the things, but it's common, so it's a +20, so +10.
That's so sad. That's so sad.
And-
They have to do a -10. That's so sad.
That's overall +10 for your acquisitions test.
Oh, overall +10. Okay.
Yeah, I had to look at all the stuff.
That's so sad. A +10. That's so sad, Riley. That's so sad.
Just criminal even.
Chris, is it a regiment, a company, or
A regiment.
20 divisions? A regiment.
It's a regiment that you're getting,
Yeah, minus. Okay.
and it is a common regiment of the PDF.
Wait, what's the availability modifier?
Availability, common.
Common. Oh, okay. I did that wrong initially. Any other modifiers?
No. They tell you to fuck off, basically. And kind of worse than that. Like, no, we don't have the resources to allocate you some of our people. We'll have to apologize.
Thanks, but no thanks. Get lost.
Pretty much.
So, Chris, what's their backhanded compliment like? Game here, you know how good.
Oh, the planetary governor seems to be a master of it. So he's like,
Oh,
"Oh, your esteemed lordship of the rogue trader dynasty von Wythalian. Well, it would be my pleasure to ingratiate myself to you. I cannot currently allocate such resources. My planet is constantly under a resource shortage of men and manpower for the planetary defense.
Unfortunate.
Especially as the archenemy's influence grows just to our galactic west."
Do they list a specific resource?
No.
Damn, because if they did, I would have been like, all right, we're gonna collect a bunch of this, and then we're gonna offer to trade it later, and then I'm just gonna say no. We're gonna get this deal worked out, and then I'm just gonna say no to get back at him. All right.
All right, are we going to Gamma Upsilon?
Yes.
Yes, we would be going to Gamma Upsilon, and this time we'll have the light of the Astronomicon.
Yep.
So there should be no
Bro, there's
complaint
literally already a route.
about.
Minus
it's such a
59.
It's such a well-traveled route. I'm actually just gonna give it to you. You don't have to roll
Yeah,
anything.
really?
This
Oh,
is
okay.
this is a well-traveled route. This is
I didn't realize it. We didn't
It's a
have
white.
the wolf traveled
it's a
one.
white. It's a white trail versus our red one.
And it's in the
I can do this.
Astronomicon's light.
I can do this shit blindfolded.
Yep. You guys managed to make it in and out safely without getting close to hitting anything. And you're in Gamma Upsilon now.
Nephinae makes sure to message Olivier on the box and be like, "Wow, it's a wonder how much easier it is in the Astronomicon's light."
Olivier is gonna read that and just put it in spam folder.
The move to spam is wild. All right. So you guys are now in Gamma Upsilon.
Beamy purposely fails our next warp check.
Hey, you don't know I put
Oh
it in
no!
spam. You don't
So-
know I put that email in my spam folder.
Is it possible to clutch up a failed warp by just being just the goat?
No.
Like, can I roll
No.
like a crazy, bizarre fucking roll?
No.
No.
And if it magically lands, we just coast through that shit.
You're gonna need a roll of 666.
Bet I can make it happen.
All right. So you guys arrive. You speak briefly to the Archmagos, who informs you that he appreciates the work that you had done, and that he will honor the agreement that you had, and that he will have an astropass sent there as soon as he can. And you guys are now free to explore the galaxy. And when I say that, I mean fill your
The
ranks
ship.
with the new crew members that you're on, because you're missing a ton. So, Olivier, 3 different people approach you with recommendations for different crew members.
Ooh, okay.
So, Lance, the Engine Seer Prime, and the High Factotum all approach you with different recommendations for different positions that need to be filled, right? The Master at Arms position is recommended for filling by Lance and the Engine Seer Prime. Lance recommends an Imperial Guard Colonel of the Valhallan Ice Warriors, currently in Anguille Fidem territory. And Omega Nu 88 recommends Amegos Domina of the Forge World.
position?
This is for Master at Arms.
These people are already on the ship? Yes.
No. You
No.
have to go get all
Okay.
these people.
So there's two different options for this one position.
Yes.
Okay, Chris, can you write out the planet they're on and the person?
Yes.
Well, how else do you expect me to do this?
Nope.
Oh yeah, speaking of, I need to get a new servant to replace Gamma.
That can be arranged. We still need to know your specifications.
Oh, I already sent you my specifications.
Or
Oh,
Lance
I
needs
sent
to inform me of
Lance
my
the
specifications.
All right.
Can I quickly do one thing?
Yeah.
All right. Gyros.
I'm just gonna
Avery.
get everything.
Avery.
Yes, Lord Captain.
So, do you remember the? Dang, never mind. So I was originally thinking about messaging the people at Port Dagger that there's an astropath coming, but then I realized I don't have an astropath to actually receive that message. I wanted
I
to
mean,
try
they
and
knew an astropath would be coming though.
yeah, but there's no one. The astropath who would receive the messages, there isn't an astropath for them to
Yes.
receive the message. And the reason why was I wanted to pass it off as I've arranged it with the people back here to get you an astropath. Make it seem like a personal favor.
I'm just gonna write them all out and then I'll.
Bro, you should not have sent him that. It's too strong for him. Chrissy yoinks it.
You save him for later.
He's like, alright, I'm taking your image, perms.
No. Not taking the image perm.
Let me guess, the master helmsman is the one smoking the cigarette.
Naturally. Ooh, should I make him a
Accurate.
chronic smoker?
Would not be hard to argue in this setting.
Bro, Ithaca? Ithaca?
Ithaca moment, literally.
Ithaca? Context. Another twink elf in the D&D game, but this one is a chronic smoker.
Hold on just a moment there.
The original elf
I
twink
do not
is
need to
Brandon's
be a
character.
twink elf. Oh, no, no.
I had the feeling this man would fiend over Tony's character.
Yeah, what do you think has been going on pretty much the entire time?
Oh, I mean the D&D character, even more so than this character.
Oh. Yeah, and I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised.
Do you want to have the pleasure of explaining your character in D&D, Tony?
Valerie. Oh my lord. Alcoholic. Fucked up past.
Woman?
Yeah, that too.
Dark elf.
Dark elf, yeah.
Not bad.
Massive tits and armor.
Okay. Not
She's
not
like
an Aryan elf.
She's like 7
so-
feet tall.
Oh, I thought you were about to say she's like 7. I'm like, oh hell no.
No.
That's like infant and fucking elf
No,
years.
middle-aged.
That shit's like
middle-aged
fresh out
elf
the
years.
womb.
No, she's just tall.
She's just tall.
The dark
Okay.
elves are tall in the setting, the D&D setting.
Must join and make a 5'3" Riley looking individual.
Go decapitate Valerie's legs.
Mommy.
These are all wild things to say.
Trust me, I do not think like this 24/7. It just comes out whenever I do D&D shit. Is the greatest.
I'll still never forget how you wanted that one girlfriend on the submarine back in fucking Stars Without Numbers.
Yes, dude.
Bro, it wasn't
Give me
on
my
the
bid,
submarine.
bro. Give me my bid. Nah, bro.
The submarine.
I jump started a submarine by kicking it, and then I somehow disconnected the bridge from everything else. We were just like stranded in the ocean. It's fantastic.
no,
I was like,
Oh,
worse
was this
than
the
that.
one? Is this the one where
It's-
everybody
it's
died
even
except
wor-
one person?
pretty
Yes.
much.
Andrew's the guy who survived.
Yeah, it was one of
bro,
like
I've
2
heard
people
about
that
you.
survived.
You
Yeah,
are
no.
infamous. You are infamous.
I'm just
guy.
kind of a legend.
He took
I
it.
wouldn't say
He took the
legend.
submarine, crashed it against something, scraped it against something. We start taking in water. Proceeds to press a button. Opens all the bulkheads.
Oh yeah, that's
And then
how-
clicks
that's
another button and detaches the bridge from the rest of the sub. 2 buttons.
right. 2 buttons.
That's all he pressed.
To be fair, there were a lot of buttons in that submarine. There were a lot.
By the way, Andrew, that is a canon rule, by the way.
This is one of the rules on the
I know. That's like the first rule I saw.
ship. I needed to make it very clear.
All I was asking for was a head massage from one of your servants. Look in the fucking Roll20. That's where I was posting it. Oh, crazy.
Oh. Chris almost done.
With Riz.
I promise I'm working on it. I promise.
You know what? I would.
I forgot one of my
I would
names.
leave that be. I would let that be up to my servants. You know, they'd be like, "There's a
Mhm.
guy who wants a head massage. You don't have to."
I will pay handsomely. My head hurt. My head hurty.
Hey, Andrew.
What?
Nah, it'd
You
be
want
up to them.
drugs?
Drugs.
no.
Mm.
Oh God, no.
So I can be driving 10 in beer and heavily drugged.
Yeah.
Now this is the argument of all time. I'm gonna have to consider
Tony,
this.
there's a reason you're on watch at basically all times.
I am actively
this
right
is
next
the
to the helmsman right now.
Yeah, but you're still being watched. I hope you know.
By this guy, obviously.
No, she has her own security detail.
Oh, that's wild.
What, you think we're just gonna leave a Xeno unattended on the ship? What?
We have standards.
I at least have some standards, all right.
Yeah, like no blood on the carpet.
No blood on the
That's an
carpet.
explicit
Dang.
rule. You do not unnecessarily get blood on my carpet.
Unnecessarily. So if it is absolutely
Look,
necessary, I
even
can.
even
If
even
it's
though the
absolutely
carpet is already
necessary.
red, still no blood on it.
Hmm. What if my blood perfectly matches the shade of the carpet, and it's just
Doesn't
noticeable?
It oxidizes, man. You know.
it oxidizes? It
I have
smells.
special
It gets the
space
carpet
blood.
It's
wet.
like it gets that little like crusty part, and you like step on it. And you're like, this doesn't feel right.
I suppose.
But no, you have to riz up. You have to convince one of my servants to do that if you want that.
Oh, absolutely. Let me. Oh wait, that's right. My fucking
His fellowship.
Fellowship, yeah.
fellowship is low as shit, but my intelligence is crazy high. So I might be able to balance that. And be like, I am bad with people, but I know what the people like. And then either miraculously pull it off or look like a fucking stupid head and cry myself to sleep on the bridge.
But if you were Lance and you asked for a head massage, they would give you a head massage.
That's out of my control. That's out of my control.
Sorry, you're not Lance. So you're gonna have to roll for it.
Alright, what's this roll? What must I?
Chris, what kind of roll?
Charm.
Charm, yeah.
Yeah, but what's the
Oh, yikes, that's a 14. Am I
Okay.
cooked or am I
You
cooked?
have all of your names. So,
He's kind of cooked.
So,
You gonna
for
give it a
Master
try.
Arms, the 2 positions that are being recommended for Master Arms, it is Colonel Yemalayan Maskamov from Harklas, and Megos Domina Rafola 44 from Gamma Upsilon. I'm just going to post this for you, and then I'm going to go through all of them. The Colonel is a member of the Valhallan Ice Warriors. Very brutalist commander, right? The Megos Domina, well-known member of the Cybernetica, known for dealing a lot with automatons and servitors. Not really with people, though. Besides the Skitari, which are basically not people. For the Confessor,
they don't have rights.
There are 3 different people that are being recommended. Confessor Julien Jean, Luminen,
Another Frenchman.
French woman.
Oh.
Luminen Ozium 91-1 Erul, an Electro Priest from Gamma Upsilon. Another. Obviously, the Tech Priest is going to recommend a Tech Priest for that position.
I have a question. Is that even like a thing to ever happen with the Tech Priest becoming a confessor?
It's not impossible, especially on a more Mechanicus-oriented ship.
Well, I mean, on a Mechanicus-oriented ship, I could see it, but like, do they even know enough about standard Imperial Creed?
That's a wonderful question. You're not going to get that out of an Electro Priest. I'm telling you that now. Then Bellarune is recommending Pontificate Agabas von Roth, also from Pridefall. So, to give some context, Confessor Julien Jean is a very dutiful and faithful
and beautiful
woman. She is relatively more radical, or more like zealot Puritan, right?
Okay.
Pontificate Agabas von Roth is a more morally flexible individual and very good at collecting tithes. Is why Bellarune is recommending him. The Master of Ordnance is going to be Commander / your options are Commander / Master of Ordnance Nyla Shaw, Shanks, however you want to pronounce that. He works for Battlefleet Vicarian, experienced naval commander.
You never gave the who recommended it for the second one.
Yeah, I realized.
Arbitrator.
Yeah, the arbitrator is recommended by Bellarune, individual from the Adeptus Arbites in Angui Fidem territory. The Master of Whispers, Omega is recommending Cyberseer Khalil row 9 from the Divisio Investi. Word again. Investigatus. And the Master Bellarune is recommending the Calidus assassin Kayla from the retinue of Inquisitor Delarus Harsidia.
Okay.
Bro, Harsidia?
I have two questions. First off, what does a tech priest master? Can I hear like how does Omega advertise this Cyberseer as the master of whispers here? Because like that's another interesting role I don't think I'd associate.
He can't answer it. Be all like, cannot compute, and walks away. You know, he has to hold a secret. He just goes, cannot compute.
Well, how is he selling me on this guy?
So basically, the Divisio Investigatus. It's hard to explain. Their whole thing is interfacing with systems. So they're very good at
hacking.
Yeah.
Okay.
They also are
and they bribe the tech sprites.
The Divisio is also the research division for constructing Titans.
Oh, okay.
So
get a Titan on the ship could be huge.
Connection wise, it could be nice. Okay.
So, and then the Drives Master, just don't mind it. Omega's got this. You just go to the Forge World. For the Chief
already at
Bosun,
the Forge World.
Yeah, you're already there. So, some of these you can pick up immediately.
Right now.
Omega. For the Chief Bosun, Lance recommends Commissar Calidus Titus, who's currently on Valkyria. And there's a possible second option that I will reveal the source of if you pick another option and go pick them up. The Cardo artifacts, Lance has got this, and then the Purser has got this. Bellarune's got the Purser.
I believe we must approve this individual for the Cardo artifacts.
All right.
So basically, Lance sells to the Master Helmsman and Navigator that the Cardo artifacts, which is a position that affects you both, because it regards star charts. They're the person in charge of maintaining and storing star charts, right? Amongst other duties, right? So, very key role on the vessel. I'm going to read out their exact description to y'all so you guys understand what he does. So the Cardo artifacts. The void and all warp contains dangers that often mean death for those who venture forth unprepared. The best way to survive such dangers is to avoid them entirely. To this end, a wise Lord Captain consults his Cardo artifacts before any voyage. The master of charts and hololithic maps is charged with finding safe routes and circumventing danger. The secrets of the void and the warp are laid before his vast knowledge of the tides and currents of the immaterial. So his job's literally just to collect knowledge about, like, star charts and everything. That's his job.
Bro, what was our old one doing? Because I feel like he wasn't helping for shit.
I assume he died in the mutiny.
Yeah, he died in the mutiny.
We've been flying.
And Lance is specifically
one hand on the wheel, one hand on the map.
Yeah, Lance is calling for one from his old battle fleet that he knows. So it would take some time for him to get here.
Okay.
But once he is here, He's an experienced guy that worked in the Nachman Gauntlet his entire life.
Oh, in the
Hmm.
the gauntlet area. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. The one pathway that separates the Dark Imperium from
It's one of
the
two.
rest of the galaxy.
I approve. I approve of that.
I assume our Master
Yeah.
Helmsman doesn't have any.
No complaints from me.
All right. And I'll let you guys discuss this over the 2 weeks, as that, my friends, is where we will end this session.
Very nice.
Are there any humans on this world? Or the Forge world, or no?
I mean, there are normal humans, but they're very few and far
the
between.
tech priests are technically humans.
Yeah. So,
They're
No.
not real human.
did we all have
Yeah,
fun?
of course they're not real human. Yes, I did have fun.
We all had very much fun.
I had fun making fun of Tony and Riley.
I
Mhm.
had fun calling a meeting and just giving very backhanded and passive aggressive.
At least
I
I got
drifted
30
a s-
prisoners to make
I
use
drifted
of.
a
You
spaceship.
did get 30 prisoners. How many points of pain did this guy get from the battle?
Probably none,
In
because I
his
imagine that has a
prisoners.
distance.
Oh.
It's either it has to either I have to have direct involvement, or my teammates are suffering. So a big question I have is was any of the teammates suffering during that?
No.
No.
Then no.
Well, apparently you were
That was-
edging our master helmsman, so I
Oh
think
yeah,
he
no, I was having a
suffering.
blast.
I was suffering from blue ball.
I
I think that's
already
about as
Blue
bad as
ball
it gets.
syndrome.
I already said I'm nabbing that for background RP.
That's wild to me, by the way.
What the fuck?
Yeah, our master helmsman's just like, yeah, I want a stripper cage
Yes.
for Nairi.
Oh, hey.
Which you could be like, we could it's a cage, you know, so like it might actually work, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Just put like a force field up so she can't leave.
No. See, I'm not that heartless, right? Like, I want them to enjoy their stay in a bridge, right? Like, it's as much entertainment for them as it is for me. Like, I'm not that.
Well,
I'm not
we
that
actually
heartless.
we do have a rule about
Are we gonna
clothes
need
on the
new
bridge.
rules? Are we
We
gonna need
do
new
have
rules?
clothing rules.
We do have some actually clothing rules about being on the bridge due to
What about-
Tony.
Tony was
What
like,
about-
yeah, I'm
here,
just gonna
let me-
be like ass cheeks on the seats.
Let me look at the. Let's see, where is this shit at? I know there's the.
No rules against
the
me
additional.
fucking with the bridge crew.
Bro, hear me out. Hear me out.
Technically,
Okay, hear
there
me out.
would be one.
Just
Okay,
let me
hear me out.
fucking do
Stripper
bridge-
cage, but it's frosted glass, and all you can see is like the vague figure in there, just being dancing and doing everything. So you can't ever see anything. It's kind of lewd, but it's like
There's no rules against it.
See, here.
I'm
Jesus
not adding a stripper cage on the
People may be
bridge.
exempt from this rule at the discretion of the rogue trader. If I use enough persuasion, I could have somebody on the bridge with a G-string.
Technically, my armor.
All right.
armor.
Yeah, armor in
In quote.
quotations. All right. I think we're done here.
Wait,
Yeah.
Chris. Before you go, what's the role that Andrew has to make to convince one of my servants to give him a head massage? Not a penis head.
I got that.
Actual.
No,
head.
just a regular like $2 Indian head massage.
Well, let me look at the skills.
So I did a I did a charm plus
Charm.
69 modifier.
That's
But
not
definitely
Hey,
not.
Chris,
You're not Lance. You're not.
I have a question, Chris.
One moment.
Would it be
Charm.
possible? Okay.
Charm plus 10.
my charm is charm plus 10.
Yeah.
I can make that work. I hope. My charm is a whole 14, so
Oh wait,
I
is he
might
making
need
a
to-
posing check? Is
No.
he making the posing? Okay.
I'm just seeing if I can get a head massage.
You cannot get a head
No,
massage.
no.
They tell you no.
No head massage. Sad.
All right, you were asking me, Riley?
Is it possible to recruit 2 people of a single candidate of like a single title?
You want to get more than one of these for?
Well, I mean, some of the whatchamacallit, the
We need redundancy in this system,
yeah, not
Yeah.
not only do we need redundancy,
Yeah.
some of
See you
these
later.
some of these Adeptus
Bye,
Mechanicus
Tony. Have a good
characters,
night.
Boy.
and I think they'd be useful, or at least would have connections.
Hmm. So you want to
So,
get these Adeptus Mechanicus people just for the connections, not necessarily for what they'd be
Well, for the
offering.
connection, and also, well, I kind of find it very interesting. We have a Adeptus Mechanicus character suggested for Master Whisperers, so maybe I can have him, still do that type of job.
And you're
just
also
not-
gonna ask for the retinue member, the Calidus assassin.
Well, we're gonna ask him.
That's the
We're
question.
not gonna make him the Master Whisperers. We're just gonna appoint him like the title below that, someone under him, and then we're
The
gonna
Calidus
appoint,
assassin,
and then we'll get Countess Assassin Kayla
Master of Whispers.
as Master Whisperers.
Interesting. Well, you can discuss that over the next 2 weeks. I'm gonna go.
Oh, so I literally can just get multiple of them, is what I'm hearing.
I'm not saying no. It's more if they'll say yes to taking the position.
That's a good question. All right, good.
I will see y'all later.
Good night, Chris.
All right.
Well, and that's it. We're done here. Shit.